Hello, hello! We're starting in 1 minute. Radical! Hey, welcome in! Oh, 7:30. That was the fastest minute ever, huh? Alright, Monica was with me today. Yeah, so this may not be a long stream, apparently. So I don't remember if it was you, Radical, or if it was someone else in the chat told me last time how it's, we find the announcement, and then we're gonna have a pretty short trial. But I wanted to get this chapter done before the 30th. Because for the 30th, I'm going to stream Raincoat during the daytime. Just for that one, if it's by chapter, or however they do it by. By chapter or 3 hours worth of it. And then I'll record it out off stream and just upload as regular videos. But I wanted to get it day one. You didn't mention it. Okay, yeah, I figured it was you, but I'm like, I think it was you. Alright, well, let's go ahead and find a body, which, really could be anybody. I'm not 100% sure who we think it's gonna be. Okay, we didn't find a body yet, so we're good. Well then, let's walk around the hotel until they arrive. Or, wow, was it really like 2 seconds away I saved before the announcement? Huh? An announcement? Wait, no, it can't be. Huh? What? No! No! This is a fake thing, right? Like, Terria's fine, and it's just an imposter dressed as Teria who's not... No. After the sudden announcement bell, the screen displayed something unbelievable. Somebody with a knife and a camera recording a scene in first person. I instantly recognized the room. It was a broadcasting room on the Twin Towers' top floor. There, Teria lay unconscious. The person I've been looking for all this time. The person who somehow vanished from the entire island. No, I know! Excuse me, it's Pride Month. He can't die. Teria Tori's limpless body stared back at me. Okay, I do notice the 315's in the bottom corner. I'm trying to take notes. I see Terrible Mitch in the corner over here. Huh? What is this? And this is live? Whoever's doing it, they have very slender wrists. I'm a little jealous. Why are they broadcasted? That's a weird thing, right? Right? Wait, what? No. The video abruptly ended as the unknown individual with a knife stepped closer and closer to Teria. Why the broadcast was made and for what reason, and whether it just broadcast that was simply out of the blue. Like, no. You're right. It is just Mitch. Teria just disguised the corpse as Teria just a mess. Yeah. Mikado would. And yet, before I knew it, I was already running. Teria's in danger. As soon as I comprehended that fact, I ran without hesitation, without thought. Pant. The top floor of the left twin tower. Even though the broadcast was cut short, I was certain this was the right place. The room shown in the video was definitely the broadcasting room. However, the room from the west and east towers are structurally the same. It just came down to a 50-50 guess? Oh, the Mitch Tower! The Mitch! Ha! I noticed that! The location of the window and the golden statue is seen far away from the window. I used that information to deduce that the location in video was in the west building. Pant, please don't say I'm too late. Teria, I can't let him die. He's the key to everything right now. But before that, he's a friend that's been through us through this killing game. It's not just about him. I'm not gonna let anyone else die anymore. Phew. I took a deep breath and pulled the door handle to the broadcasting room. Yeah, Teria's fine. He's fine, huh? Sora, grab this trash can and smash that window. We got this. Then that means the culprit who filmed the broadcast is inside and they're locking me out. Damn it, it won't open up, please, just open the door. Sora! Yoriko, everyone! Huh, Sora? Oh, what's going on? We all met up while we were heading up here. What the heck was up with that broadcast? Huh. Seems like this was the right place, seeing that we all gathered here. No, I mean, you're right. But we have a problem. The room is locked. What? It's locked? Oh, damn it. What should we do? If it's locked, then that means Teria is definitely in there. Logan! Hey, welcome in. Ugh. Alright, well, that's it. Monocro, come out and open this. Right, we can call for Monocro. If he can put out the fire from the crime scene at the Tower of Babel, surely he can just open this door, right? Wait, why isn't he responding? Monocro? It's no use. Come to think of it, we haven't had any morning announcements these last few days. He's not here. Best girl Yoriko, help me! Teria, if you're in there, answer me. Teria. What should we do, Sora? Monocro? We dealt with something similar to this in the past. Yuki? Guys, let's break the door down. What? We can't. Damaging school property is still against the school rules. Well, you're right about that, but Monocro himself once told us. The rules are absolute, but can be forgiven to break in certain situations. Huh? Oh, you mean when we entered Kokoro's room? Yeah, special situations like a murder. Right. He even specified it as a murder case. I don't want to consider the possibility, but in the worst case scenario, this might be exactly the situation. Yeah, I agree. And we might still not be too late. Okay, if we all four of us tackle together, we'll probably break it. It looks weak enough. Like, where's a keyboard to throw into the wall when we need one, right? We'll ram it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3! It didn't work. Damn it, one more time. And everything's fine, and Teria's fine. Mitch? It's just Mitch who's dead. It's okay. After a few more attempts, the door broke down with a loud crashing sound. Because we were ramming it with all our force, we all tumbled down onto the floor once it broke. And we all simultaneously looked up. I don't know if I have to give you guys warning still, but it's Danganronpa, so warning. No. Wait. The first thing we noticed was the light tapping like sound from the projector. And a video was being projected on the white wall of the broadcasting room. On the dead center of that wall. No. 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 Right, it's Mitch. It's Mitch. Suddenly lay a former ultimate merchant, not Teria Tori, that's for sure, with a hellscape of a video as a background. He's fine. no body discovery announcement, so therefore he's not dead, right? Because that's how the game works. You hear, a body has been discovered. Sorry. A body has been discovered. You know, if you hear that, but no. And I know Monica's out of commission, but it's fine. No. Huh? Wait, Teria? Teria didn't move an inch as he lay there against the wall with his eyes closed, because he was taking a nap. It didn't help much that the projector was showing us a scene reminiscent of an actual hell. But even before I had a chance to fully comprehend what was going on, that happened. What? Did you guys hear that? It's raining? Inside again? Oh, right, sprinkler systems. What? Is it raining inside or something? I can't see. Well, it doesn't rain. Look, at the ceiling. Sprinklers? But this isn't a fire. Well, we can worry about it later. Let's get out of here before we get soaking wet. Okay, so do we think this is a Nagito situation? I mean, I guess everyone else has played this already. Do we think this is a Nagito situation where it's actually Teria who did this? Because no, darling, no. As the water streams from the sprinklers were stronger than we expected, we quickly ran out of the room. It's too late. I'm already soaking wet. Sora, what do we do? Teria, is he really dead? Well, damn it. What's going on here? Why did the sprinkler suddenly activate? Why didn't we find the killer if the room was locked from the inside? Let's go inside again once the sprinklers stop. They might be hiding somewhere. And we only saw Teria from a distance, right? There was no blood, so he must have just fainted. I know, but like, I don't... Oh, Logan, you haven't played the game. Nice. So this is like new for you too. I don't know. Teria is not the brightest, so you know, I don't know if he was trying to do something like Nagito and like failed terribly. Well, yeah, but when did the sprinkler stop anyway? By the sounds of it, it may have already stopped. Well, then let's go back in. Yuki, wait up for us. Wait, what? Wait. Wait, where's Teria? We couldn't understand what had happened. In that short amount of time the sprinklers were active, Teria had disappeared without a trace. The sprinklers were indeed on for quite a while, but it was still only a few minutes. There was only one exit to this broadcasting room, and we were all waiting outside it. Teria had vanished into thin air. Are we ignoring this door that's right here? As if he had teleported somewhere else. Wait, what's going on? He's gone. Teria's gone. Mitch forgot to put on his hat to finish. God, Mitch, you're so useless, I swear. Oh, wait, maybe he was really alive. Oh, that's it. That must be it. Or else, why would a dead body disappear on its own? Dead body or not, we were all waiting outside the only exit. How could he have gone past us? I'm sorry. Everyone? Look over there. There's a door that wasn't there before. Wait, what? I thought the main entrance was the only exit to this room. Sora, did he, like, maybe? Yeah, I think so. We should go run through it. I don't know how a door suddenly appeared on the wall, but if this has anything to do with Teria disappearing from his room... He wasn't dead, he was just napping and the sprinkler woke him up. We all took deep breaths and slowly opened the door, and then... This is... a storage room? Some stupid props and broadcasting equipment. Yeah, I think you're right. But that's not important right now. Yeah, Teria isn't here either. We searched inside the small storage room just in case, but there was no sign of Teria. The sprinklers also made a rainbow on the... What if he melted into a rainbow, like you know, the adorable Skittle that he is? Wait, what the heck is happening? Huh? Are we all so tired that we somehow hallucinated it? Well, no way. Even for a virtual world, that's a bit... Virtual world. Yeah, I also see all the smashed mirrors. That's something. Everyone, yeah. Was the window always broken? Huh? You're right. It's somehow broken, all this mess. Oh, I see. So Teria broke the window. And jumped out? Are you really about to say such nonsense, Sora? Right? There's no body discovery announcement. Well, I know it's ridiculous, but since I've had a history of falling down from a high place and surviving, Iroha, I just thought... You're talking about the fall you had from the Tower of Babel, right? But this city is different from that place. That place was definitely an anomaly that even Mikado didn't expect. Mr. is right here with me. Keeping track of him today. Nikke said they created that place specifically to mess with Mikado, remember? Well, yeah, but contrary to that, this place that Mikado prepared for the killing game, just like any other island. I doubt such reality-bending stuff could happen here. Aside, you know, the invisible bridge? Yeah, but even the connecting bridge was bugged. Since we're dealing with the virtual world, I'd say it's definitely a possibility. I can't say you haven't got a point there. But, so then what? Are you gonna jump down and prove me wrong? What are you gonna do? Jump? And we aren't even sure that's where Teria went. Hey, stop it. This isn't the time to be fighting amongst ourselves. We should be... Put him on the funny orange pillow? Look, is there any... There. Okay. Well, no, I can't see. He's literally in the way of the screen. We should be looking for Teria, not fighting. Alright, if we find a body, if this ends in a body, find a body, then I'll pause and go put him on the back. He should be somewhere near. He's not Mikado, so it's not like he could have teleported somewhere else. Yeah, Yoriko's right. Yuki, Sora, Yuki, Iroha? Let's first search for Teria. That seems to be our topmost priority again right now. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry for shouting at you, Sora. I guess I kind of got impatient that... Yeah, it's alright, whatever. We've been through worse, right? We do need to search for Teria, but just to be safe, avoid being alone and don't go too far. We still don't know where the unknown guy with the knife went in that video, so be careful. I like, who's the unknown person? It's like, who's the two people not here? From the sudden announcement, the sprinklers and Teria vanishing. Everything is all too confusing for me. But unlike before, I'm not alone. Yuki, Yoriko, and though she still isn't out of suspicion, Iroha is here with me. It's still... God, I love the music so much. It's still too early to decide that Teria is already dead. We mustn't lose hope. Then, let's hurry up and search for him. Well, I'm checking that closet. Teria, are you in here? Alright, cameras. Cameras. Okay, not here. Oh, Sora. Wait, what? Did you find him? Well, no, he's on this building at least. How did he leave this place in such a short time frame? Maybe he really did jump off. Well, I don't know about that, but there's someplace I want you to go with me. Oh, just the two of us? No, with everyone. I got my suspicions on a certain place. Oh, you got a lead. Well, this is the West Twin Tower, right? I mean, the song's not called, like, Giga Bop, right? That'd be terrible. The song's called, like, The Mitch Stitch. Why not check out the same room in the east area? That's the same structure as this one. You're my smart wife. I love you so much. If I have Monokuma, do I have Monomi? I do not have Monomi. Because Monomi's fine. I don't hate Monomi as much as a lot of people do. I just got my one Monokuma. I knew it. Yeah, so it was like, oh man, I guess I could search for Teria, but you know, York wants to go in a room with me. So we all went to the broadcasting room on the other side. What was waiting for us was a door that wasn't there before, just like the West broadcasting room. Guess we gotta go in there too. No, nobody. Yeah, if a door suddenly appears, well that means something had happened inside, right? No, and here we go. No. Don't do it. Yeah. After we nodded at each other, I slowly gripped the door handle and pushed my way in, just like before. The first thing that greeted us was the darkness and the smell of damp dust. But unlike before, we instinctively knew that something was different this time. Something was wrong. But watching Mikado dead instead, and Tara's like, hey guys, what up? The same room with the structure flipped sideways, and yet it felt so different. No more Teletubbies. The reason was made clear as the despair-filled reality that lay in front of us was engraved forever in our eyes. I'm ready. I'm not ready. I'm less ready. That's not fair. Shoboi's out there existing and Teria has to die. Teria? Right? It should have been Mikado. Kazusoda, welcome in. Teria is perfectly fine. We discussed it's actually Mitch's corpse cosplaying as Teria. We'll blame Samugi. In the storage room of the East Broadcasting Room, there was the first person I tried to find for the last few days. I'd rather Weed Man than Teletubby Boy. Teria laid there. He and I were brain cell partners in the first game. We shared one brain cell, and it was wonderful. Hey Teria, you're awake, right? You walked over here from the West Building, right? So you're alive, right? Sora. Right? No. No, why are we looking at the body like this again? Teria silently just sat there, not moving an inch. He didn't seem like he was breathing, nor did he have any pulse. And his skin had already lost its color. This is Samugi? Yet, I still didn't want to believe it. Shinji would be the last one to leave us. That's what I thought to myself. Wait, what? The killing game is endgame. Every remaining friend we have will all survive and escape together. That's what I believed. Perhaps that's why I called out his name again. And perhaps, despite fully knowing that he had already left us. However... No! Well, Buddy has been discovered! All remaining students, please gather in the storage room to the broadcasting room where the body was found. Well, wait, the body discovery announcement, then... Right. I mean, yeah. My brain was confused. I'm like, Shinji's not dead. What are you saying, Sora? Yeah, sorry, Shinji's fine. Damn it. I lied so much to myself, I believed it. The piercing announcement reawakened us of the harsh reality, with no ways of escaping from it. There was no way to run away from it now. Right, Teria's just chilling with, Satsuki and Shinji and Haruhiko and Everyone else that we love. The former ultimate merchant and member of the Kisaragi Foundation, Teruya Tori, friend or foe, has been sent off just like that. Wait, why is Yuki's picture there? Shut up, Mikado. I don't know why I'm like, Mikado, don't show your face here. Right? I'm sure Kinsho is like, you know, a bit of a hard ass of a boss, so he's like, oh, I'm just gonna take a, like, you know, a little vacation, which is what he needed. Looking back on this as someone who's deep into chapter 6, I see even... No, everything's happy. Nothing's depressing. Don't be silly. What? How can this be? Teruya's dead? How on earth? Right, because he wouldn't want Teruya dead because that's part of the past game. You must be joking. Teruya? Dead? Teruya? The funny rainbow man died. After barely surviving his last game, only to get caught up in another one and die. Oh, the irony. Hold it in, Sora. He's not worth it. But... it's fine. He's probably the culprit anyway. We're gonna get rid of him soon. Yeah, no, Mitch and Kane aren't in our vacation. What? What is that I hear? Me, the culprit? Why would you say such a horrible thing to me when you haven't even investigated yet? Mikado, the body discovery announcement, it was different from before. What's going on? Don't play dumb. It wasn't even the phrase he usually used. And he's not even here at the crime scene. Should you really be concerned about something like that right now? Huh? What do you mean? And you're still in that state. Pathetic. My assumption was not wrong, I see. What are you talking about? Alright then. I acknowledge that Monocro's presence is needed for our progress. That is precisely why I reinstalled him. Come over here, Monocro. Welcome to the Neo World program. How can I be of assistance? And now is not the time for such unrelated comments. Hurry up and proceed with the usual investigation procedure. Identification K003, Teruya Tori, value. Confirmed to be false. Commencing classroom trial No, you know what I realized what we need to do, guys? Okay, so, if anyone's played Doki Doki Literature Cup, I don't want to say any spoilers, but we just gotta go into our files, Teruya Tori value confirmed to be true. And then Teruya's gonna be just fine and nothing bad happened. You need him in a weird position or something? Alright, hold on. Okay, I'll see what I can do. 2 seconds. Wait, no. You don't see him, huh? Mind the way. Nope, too far back. Okay, I'll bring him up a little bit closer. Alright, so there's Monokuma with the spare sheep and a chicken. That's what I got. Shobay's alibi's not existing anymore. That's right. His alibi is like went poof. Wait, what is this? What language is he speaking? This isn't his usual self. He's acting more like a robot. Mikado, what'd you do to Monocro? I didn't do much. Just some simple modifications, if you will. Modifications? As if anyone cares about this useless bird. We aren't worse off without him after all. Despair Sheep will fix Monokuma? I don't know, I mean, Despair Sheep is technically from hell, so... I don't know if that fixes Monokuma. Well, as if anyone cares about this useless bird. We aren't worse off without him after all. Configuration successful. Starting guide. As a murder cases happen, each individual has the right to investigate for a certain time period. This guide will provide you with one monochrome file per murder case, which will aid you in your investigation. If blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Right? So we just whack Monocro upside the head really quick. Wow, what interesting information, dear birdie. Or, it would be if you weren't doing it for the 5th time. Now leave the Monocro file and get out of here. You're boring to begin with, and someone else might also die from boredom if you continue to be here. Oh, poor Monocro. We felt it from the body announcement, but the Monocro now wasn't the Monocro we knew from the rest of the killing game. Come to think of it, he did act weird even when we first arrived here. But Monocro's also with the Void, and hosting the killing game we're trapped in. He doesn't deserve our pity. However, I do now realize that Monocro probably already knew it would come to this back then. Throw a fish at him. Now then, shall we get to investigating? Before you spout such nonsense about me being the culprit, I suggest that you do your best to investigate first. We can do as much petty bickering as we want in the class trial. So please, leave it be until then. Wait, don't you dare warp away. Mikado! It's useless, he's already gone. What's wrong, Yoriko? Well, about the class trial, I know it feels depressing to do it all over again, but we always used to do it on the monocruise, right? But since Mikado destroyed the ship, where are we supposed to do it? Well, I don't know. But the case has already happened, and the fact that we have to do an investigation means that a class trial is definitely going to happen. Iraha, do you know anything about this? Huh? Why would you ask me that? Okay, come on, chill, girl. I guess you're right. How would you know anything about this when you're not even a Void? Yeah, you tell me about it. Where would the class trial be held? No idea. We're just gonna ignore it. We're like, oh, Iraha, it's fine. Well, that's not the only weird thing. The bioscrubby announcement has been made, and according to the rules, everyone should have gathered. But no, where's Shobai? Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Huh? Well, yeah, where is the, old guy? I thought you could execute if you don't follow Monocro's rules. Weird. Monocro and Shobai? Ever since we arrived here, it feels like something isn't right. Guys, we should start an investigation. Yuki, I know we all have our suspicions and worries right now, but the most important thing is that our friend has been murdered. Teria is missing. Whatever we do, the result cannot change now. Yeah, virtual world or no, dying is dying. Someone has died or moved away, and the rest of us need to participate in the class trial in order to survive. You're right. This isn't the time to be worrying about all the other stuff. Our lives are on the line after all. We can think about it when it's all over. Yeah, the class trial first, and we can take care of the rest later. This should probably be our final confrontation for us and the Voids. Yes. Yeah, with everyone's strength combined, I'm sure we can find the one who killed or moved Teria away. Before we start investigation, can I have a moment with everyone? Huh? What's wrong, Sora? Well, I know this is totally cringe, but I was hoping we could do some sort of team chant or something. What? You mean like, let's go team whatever or something like that? I told you this would probably be our final challenge. I thought it'd be nice if we do something special for our spirits facing the class trial. But you don't have to if it's too cringe. I don't know about it being cringe. Feels more like something out of a young sports manga, if you ask me. Sounds like something Big Bro might have come up with. Alright, I'm down. If Big Bro was here, he would have definitely been up for it. What about you, Yoriko? I didn't say I was against it, okay? Alright, fine, I'll do it. I mean, I did go and say that we were all in the same boat, and we're all more than just friends. You too, Iraha.
What?
Huh? No, I think I'll just... Yeah, why not? You're a partner. Sora saying cringe fierce. Wait, do you not think of us as your friends? Well, of course I do. Fine, I'll do it. When did this come out? I want to say a couple years ago. I think. Oh, look how cute we all are. I sure hope none of us die. Is everyone ready? Well, it kind of feels embarrassing now that I'm actually about to do it. Yuki, you're gonna look like a real loser if you back out now. Sora, you're the one who suggested it. I hope you have a cool chant ready. As long as it's in border on... No, not cringe. Oh, the chants? There's nothing particular I had in mind, though. Wait, what? You should have thought of one before pitching the idea to us. Now we're all just here doing nothing. Right? High School Musical, it's Sora. We're all in this together. Oh, I guess. 1, 2, 3, let's go. That should suffice, right? I don't care anymore. Just say whatever. Ahem. Well then, everyone. This may be our final challenge. We're already going through our 5th trial with our lives on the line again. We may have safely gone through 4 of them. We've had many sacrifices throughout our lives in this place. Just like always, it won't be easy this time. Every trial has its fair share of difficulties. But I believe that we can make it through. Our goal is to survive this killing game. We don't know who's the culprit. It may be someone among us right now. But at least for this moment, I hope that we all survive as one. There's still a lot of issues to be solved, but for now, let's all focus on the class trial and work to survive as one. Like we always did. Yeah, we can do this. So it's 1, 2, 3, and let's go team. Got it? 1, 2. Do we never get to 3? And then they died. Okay, no. Take a shot every time someone's among us. That'd be a lot. Harriet. Though I did say a lot of stuff in high spirits with everyone. But Terria's moving away. We lost the biggest lead we had. Granted, Yoriko, Yuki, and myself making up and me regaining my memories is a definite plus. But Terria's memory had the most crucial role for our escape plan out of here. No, I should save these thoughts for after the trial. Okay, what if Teria found some information to take back to the Kizaragi Foundation, and he's like, hey guys, I gotta, peace out to go, talk to everybody, or Ray and them. So it's less of a murder and more of an unaliving, a blah blah blah, one would say, to, go back out because he maybe knew that he could safely. I don't know. Okay. Even though Teria did that without telling us about anything, at least everyone else is still alive. As long as we're alive, we aren't devoid of hope. There has to be another way out. Let's just focus on the class trial. But then again, why would he stage up all funnily? There's rainbows in the curtains for him. Here we are, the Monaco file. It definitely could be Mikado. As per usual, I should check the Monaco file first. In case you're unsure, they're like, hey, victim. Gone. The victim is Teria. Time of death is unknown. The body was discovered in the storage room east of the Twin Tower. There was a cut 50 millimeters deep, 3 millimeters wide on his chest. There wasn't much blood loss. Cause of death and murder weapon is unknown. There aren't any noteworthy external wounds other than the one on the chest. Oh yeah, that's it? Right? This feels like... Yeah. I'm thinking he bled. I'm thinking it's a bled. Feels like they're getting lazier with descriptions ever since Shinji's trial. Cause of death, murder weapon, time of death, everything's unknown? Not this again. But this time I know better. I know the fact that they did this I know the fact that they hid this info is itself another clue. His hat was a bad reason, so he's gonna like go without it. Yeah, we gotta find his hat somewhere. Because it had Haruhiko's goggles. That means this case won't be straightforward That means this case won't be a straightforward one as well. Though there wasn't much to gain. I should further investigate with this file as a basis. Moniker file number 5. Alright, what's next to you? No, that's moniker file. Teria. His face contained no expression, emotion, or anything. His eyes and his empty face has lost his focus, and we're staring off into the space. I won't let your moving away be in vain, Teria. Oka! Hey, welcome in! Right? I'm thinking it's blah blah blah. Maybe. Like always, I decided to investigate the body first. However, other than the knife wound in his chest, there was no other noteworthy clues on him. Come to think of it, all the dead people so far had died in quite a fashion. Falling, freezing, cut from limb to limb, fire. Okay, you know, I know they've been extreme, but saying it in a row, like, that's very extreme. Compared to that, Teria's possibly fake body looked realistic, devoid of any extreme clues. Now this is a problem. By the looks of it, it seems obvious that the knife was the cause of death. But the fact that the moniker file hid the cause of death is bugging me. Hey Sora, what's wrong? What are you thinking about? Oh, so you're investigating the body? Yoriko. Well, mind if I join you? I was going to see the state of the body as well. No, not cute. No. Be my precious, like, one brain cell boy. But I guess, you know, Iroha needed to borrow it, and therefore he died. Mikado makes fire when he teleports, so I could set the sprinklers? Ooh, maybe. As much as off-putting it is that we can become this calm about finding a dead body, we need to investigate it after all. Well, yeah, of course. Though it looks like Teria's body doesn't contain much evidence other than the knife wound. Yeah, I see. He seems to have at least died in a more peaceful way than the others. But that doesn't explain why the moniker file hid that from us. Yeah, Yoriko's our wife. Yoriko is our smart, wonderful wife, and we love her. And nothing bad's gonna happen. She did nothing. We're missing something here. Huh? Hold on, Sora. Step aside. Huh? What's wrong? Well, this. Did you figure something out? Take a look at this, Sora. This is... The fingertips have turned blue. Wait. Let's take off his shoes and socks as well. Help me out. Oh, sure. Even his toes are... Okay, so... Right, so I'm thinking he's like, peace, everyone, I'm out. Okay, so... If his hands, fingers, and tips are blue, it's oxygen deprivation or possibly poison, I'm thinking. This, if my theory is correct, or actually, Yoriko, I'm sorry for guessing. You're the smart one. Please tell me. Yoriko, after a moment of silence, suddenly started to undress Teria. Yoriko, what are you cheating on me? Look, his back. When Yoriko tugged Terry's shirt to reveal his backside, I also saw something weird. Wait, what's up with these pink spots? It doesn't seem like he had him before his death. Because apparently I was, you know, looking at his back before. These are livor mortis, hypostasis, or whatever you call them. Livor mortis? There's nothing surprising about just that. All the victims so far have had them as well, after all. If you had to guess what purple turns to? These naturally occur when you die. But the problem is the color. They usually have a brownish red color, just like dry blood. Sora's name for cat? Oh, that's cute. Then, what do you think caused his blood to turn this color? I mean, I don't know. Lack of oxygen, see? See? With that info, it might be the case that he died from lack of oxygen. Wait, really? How'd you know that, my beautiful, smart, perfect wife? I heard it from, like, a really drunk customer who worked as a doctor. He said this was caused by some sort of cyanosis. And if we assume that really is that, then he probably died of cyanide consumption. Okay, Yoriko is big brain, but I'm also big brain. What's that I said? I said poison and lack of oxygen and died of possible poison and lack of oxygen. Well, the victim dies to a slash to the back. How will the monofile show that? Let me get 2 monofiles, a page 2 on it. They're like, please flip over. He probably died from cyanide consumption. Wait, cyanide? That's poison, right? Well, yeah, but don't quote me on that. I'm not a doctor, and these are all just stuff that I heard from random places. Or in my case, from like Ace Attorney and you know, all these other games that I play. But these signs don't show up unless the victim died a specific way, that's for sure. The chest wound was probably not the cause of his death then. What's with those sparkly eyes, sir? My eyes are always sparkly for you. Oh, it's just that you look so incredible right now. Okay, this is just a dating sim right now. We're not even worried about a body. I didn't know you're so smart. Oh, what? Are you telling me that I act dumb usually? I was quite the studying type, you know. I'm joking, Yoriko. Well, that aside, we finally have some evidence regarding his cause of death thanks to you. Well, we gotta help each other out in the situation, right? Well then, I'll be over there investigating if you need me. See you later. Okay, cyanide. I heard that even a small quantity is enough to be fatal. I need to keep the possibility that Terry was poisoned in my mind. Okay, so that's just more hinting at the self-unaliving, because in World War II, I want to say? 1 or 2. One of the two. I know that, you know, they had cyanide capsules in their teeth and stuff like that, where they would, you know, if they got caught, they would bite down and, you know, eh. So again, potentially. Alright. Yoriko's account's been added. Iraha, are you gonna tell me something big brain too, Iraha? Teria. No, she's not. Cameras. Okay. As I suspected, there were no other clues to note in the East Broadcasting Room. You have no idea about the medical stuff, so you're out. The body was eventually found in the storage room on the East, but the culprit looks to have performed most of their acts in the West Broadcast Room. I should investigate that place as soon as possible. Now that I looked at the body, I'll leave and return here if I have some time left. This is tiring. Just going from one tower to another takes an extreme amount of time. There was supposed to be a bridge connecting the 2 towers, but an unknown bug is causing it to be unstable, making us have to walk all the way around. This is bad. I've wasted too much time already. I should just start immediately and waste no time. Shinji and Yuki. You know what's also sucks is like, wait, Terry was our driver. None of us can drive. We need him. Shobai teleport away. Shobai's like, nah. It's the door we bust down to enter this locked room. It can only be locked from the inside yet. There was nobody's room when we came here. It's like if there was a locked chest with a key that unlocks inside. A locked room mystery. Huh? What's this? It looks like the lock put on the door. It must have fallen off when we busted down. The mechanism seems to be a lever-based one. The lever seems pretty large, though. I thought most door locks these days were either button-based or body recognition-based. With this kind of lock mechanism, the door has to be closed completely. Then the lever needs to be pulled from the inside. At least, if it was a button-based, I could imagine there would be some gimmick to lock it from the outside. With this, I have no idea how the locked room mystery was created at all. And there's another thing that's bothering me. Is this tape? Some bits of tape are hanging down on one end of the lock's lever. Why would someone put tape on this? Was it always there? Or is it some coincidence that the tape just happened to be on this lever? Perhaps it's a clue related to this locked room mystery. Door lock! Tape residue! There was a fire! Some half-burnt scrap of paper was lying around on the floor. What's up with this piece of paper? Like, how did it end up here? I don't think I saw this laying around before. It's the sprinklers. The sprinkler setting off just reminds me so much of the Nagito thing. When I picked it up, I could see that it already had long cooled down, though it had been crumpled up due to the fire. Huh? There's some white powder on it. I found some white powder on the side. Though I called it white powder, its texture was rough and coarse, enough just to barely qualify as powder. It even had a glimmer of shine in them, reflecting some of the light in the room. It must be glass. From the observations I made, I was able to deduce that this was without a doubt glass powder. But why would glass powder be on... Wait, before that, how was the paper burnt anyway? Alright, I'm not 100% positive. I have a feeling that these must have also been used by the culprit. I should write this down. Burnt paper! What we got here? Sprinklers. When I looked up, the now silent sprinklers that had poured water on us was looking back at me. The broadcasting room ceiling wasn't what you call high, but it was still high enough that I couldn't reach them with my hands. I wanted to take a closer look, but alas, it seemed impossible for someone of my height. Maybe it'd be possible for Teria, but he's... Well, maybe we'll find a ladder or something. I don't think there's much else to gain from looking at this. They must have sensed some sign of fire if they went off. That means there might be signs of a fire in this room. Speaking of Nagito, have you seen the Danganronpa mod of Trigger Happy Havoc that replaces all the textures and characters to Nagito? I have not, but I kind of want to do that, and so I can date Nagito as Nagito, and then get murdered by Nagito as Nagito. Oh, that's great. Sprinklers. Hey, Yuriko, have you found something? Oh, Sora. Well, it's complicated. Chapter 5 victims for people that joined late. Yeah. Kisaragi and Teria both joined after. I mean, Teria got a little bit more screen time than my Kisaragi did. Oh, Sora. Well, it's complicated? What do you mean it's complicated? Well, it happens so quickly that I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around everything. If it's okay with you, can you help me readdress everything that's gone down today? I feel like I need someone to talk to about this. Okay, yeah, sure. I also felt the need to go over what happened anyway. Thanks. About everybody's alibis, it all started with that video with Terry on the ground and someone with a knife. If the culprit was the one inside that video and was filming it live in this room, it would help if we counted everyone's alibi during that time, right? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Yuriko, you're really thorough and smart and beautiful and kind and wonderful. Well, for me, I was in my room ever since you two left to get your key cards. I was about to leave and investigate near the hotel when I saw that video. Well, just like you said, both Yuki and I each went east and south to our hotel to get our keys. You can check Yuki's later, but here's my key card and handbook as proof. Okay, so that just leaves Mikado, Iraha, and Shobai. I can vouch for Iraha. I don't exactly know where she was up until now, but I assume she was in the east area. Right? That's why I'm like, there's no way he's dead. He's protagonist. He can't be dead. When I left the hotel to head here, Iraha was heading the same direction. Most likely after seeing the same video. Okay, so that leaves us with Mikado and Shobai. Yeah, about that. I already asked Mikado a while ago. But he wouldn't answer me. He wouldn't answer you? Who's that brat think he is? I guess we can take that as him being the culprit, right? I don't know if we should confirm it that he's he, but yeah. I'm also pretty sure he's the culprit this time. We haven't seen him the past few days after all. And we don't have a way of checking up on Shobai since he's gone missing. But it's at least shortened our list of suspects. Well, we gotta talk about more in the trial, I guess. But thanks. Everything feels so much more organized thanks to you. Alright, summarize. I was in the west area, Yuki was in the south, Yoriko and Iraha in the east. Shobai Mikado? No clue. I should write this down, just like Yoriko said. It's a pretty old-fashioned projector, one that you have to insert an actual film reel to play it. Never thought I'd see one of these being used ever since digital projectors came out. This was definitely on when we first busted the door down. So, it was it playing that weird image to hide the door? I remember it clear as day. A video reminiscent of the pits of hell. Just thinking about it makes me quiver. Although it's deactivated now, the culprit must have activated this projector for some purpose. Huh? There's something at the end of the film. What's this? I don't think it's just sand or dust. Sora, so you came here as well. How's the investigation going? Hey, Yoriko, perfect timing. Have you seen this? Huh? What is this? Some sort of powder? Sora, don't tell me you've been... There was this yellow powder on the film when I came here. Do you know what it is? Is it protein powder? Hold on, let me have a sniff at it. You have blush. Ew, gross. What's that smell? Ugh. Hey, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, but is this burnt a little bit too? Wait, really? I guess. It does look a bit scorched. Does it really smell that bad? Let me try it. Is this rotten garlic or what? Hey, Yoriko, what's wrong? Sora, when we first busted into here, did you hear or see any signs of a fire? Huh? A fire? Come to think of it, I do recall hearing some sputter and crackling for a moment. Oh wait, the sprinklers! Then that would mean that the fire really did break out in here. How else would the sprinklers have been activated? You forgot to mention the text is Google translated, which makes it 10 times better. Oh gosh. It's so funny. And YouTube doesn't like me talking about Yoriko and Sora being lesbians? Does it stop you from saying the word? In Pride Month? Huh? I see. Sora, the dust in the film, it may be phosphorus. Wait, phosphorus? More specifically, yellow phosphorus. Anyway, the evidence of the fire and the sprinklers, Yoriko, you're so smart. The scorches and the smell of rotting garlic? It must be yellow phosphorus. It's like the flammable chemical substance after all. I'm not much of a scientist, so please enlighten me. Kiss? How's the fire and phosphorus related anyway? White phosphorus can create fire from the smallest of friction. A burning point is extremely low, lower than most room temperatures. Fun fact, Luna said that Terry and Ray started to develop feelings for each other When they escape, they're killing... Okay. Since, you know, the creator says that it happened, but... Ray is a teacher. Ray is, like, the ultimate teacher. And Terry is the ultimate dumb boy. Like... What? And Sora? I just not touching it anymore. We should stay away from it. It's apparently quite toxic. Like, not saying opposites don't attract, but, Ray doesn't have patience for, you know, non-smart people. So, the culprit uses white phosphorus dust films to create a fire. Oh, so the culprit uses white phosphorus dust films to create a fire and activate the sprinklers, right? Yeah, that seems to be the case. You don't look happy with this conclusion. Did we miss something? No, our theory should be correct. The problem is, who and why did they cause a fire? And where did they get their hands on phosphorus? And even if yellow phosphorus is really flammable, you still need to do something to it to cause a fire, and we didn't see anyone there. Yeah, that's true. We only heard a sputter of a fire, and then we saw the sprinklers activate. Let's just keep this in mind for now. It seems certain that the culprit did use the powder to cause the fire. Yeah, I guess we gotta investigate more. In what way did the culprit use phosphorus to cause the fire? The fact that they put effort into putting it into the film is also really suspicious. Should we look at the film? Right? These two should just keys. Just keys. As previously established, one of the windows was broken. Now that's quite a drop. I imagine I'd die if I fell from one. But I still can't give up the possibility. The Tower of Babel, well, not as tall as this building. That tower was pretty dang high as well. After surviving a fall like that, I don't know how much the laws of physics apply to this virtual world. Don't do it, Sora. Hell, Yuki, you scared me. You should sneak up on people like that. I tested myself just now. I tossed some soda cans that I took from your tea party in your room. And they all fell down to the floor and were crushed. You can see them hit the ground from this height? Well, of course I can't. Hence why I ran down to the first floor to check on myself. I saw with my own eyes. Soda split everywhere on the roads. Cans obliterated. Someone tried to jump. Although, it'd be easy to determine the results for the beverages. Oh, so you went that far. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, with our lives at stake, we should take care of every little suspicion as possible. And I felt bad for shouting at you about the window back then. And I thought I should take responsibility and check it out myself. Well, that's what I thought anyway. Well, how diligent of you. Seeing your motivation makes me want to work harder as well. Well, take your time, alright? We're not competing after all. Okay, so Yuki tested out himself. We confirmed something. Waste of a soda. I mean, it would have been a waste of a Sora, you know, if we jumped instead. Linda said Tara is the most important member of the Kisaragi Foundation since Ray and Kinjo would never get along if Tara wasn't there to lighten the mood up. Like, again, since it's canon, I believe it. However, those three, I'm surprised just didn't straight up just, yeah. I don't see like they would get along very well. We can eliminate the possibility of someone escaping through the window from this locked room mystery. They would just plummet to their doom. Then why is this window broken anyway? I'm positive there's some reason for it. So we got that. So we're using camera and cloth. The camera that's always here in the broadcasting room. There's multiple here of the same model. So the culprit had used one of these cameras to broadcast that weird video. How is the culprit able to broadcast it? Huh? Well, there's some sounds coming out of the monitor. Wait, what? I was just passing by and I heard some sounds come out of the monitor. But didn't this monitor originally show footage of the city? When I saw the monitor next to the camera, the footage indeed only showed the West Broadcasting Room. Wait, hold on, Yuki. Huh? On closer inspection, I found that there existed an interface where we were given an option to choose which channel to show, just like a TV. Could have been an explosion? Yeah, that makes sense. So when I changed the channel settings from internal to external... Oh, the city footage! I guess it's just back to normal? Yeah, so I see. The monitor isn't here just to receive security camera footage. With the camera next to it, it can actually send and receive between each monitor in the city. So, in that video we saw? Yeah. It was most likely filmed and broadcasted by the culprit using this. Did someone throw Kiba through the window again? Oh, wait, is this show being shown live? What do you mean? Well, I mean, we just saw footage of you in this room through the monitor. Since nobody changed the controls since the culprit messed with them, I had assumed they were kept the same. So the video we saw was being shown live to us. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I don't see any recording functions on this machine. That probably confirms it. Well, this is an important piece of evidence. We can check out everyone's alibis during the broadcast to find the culprit. I had thought it would have been a pre-recorded video, but this should be sufficient proof that it was indeed live. You think it was Mr. Beast? Which means I should probably talk to everyone about their alibis. Wait, what is this? Some beautifully rainbow-stained cloth was lying around in the corner of the room and looks like it was made from a very soft, thick material. When I touched it, I was surprised to find it was soaked to the brim, but I quickly realized it had soaked in the water from the sprinklers. I don't recall seeing any cloth like this from the video that the culprit had broadcasted. Wait, I think I saw a cloth like this stored inside the broadcasting room storage room. I assume this cloth was used as props in the performing arts business. I wonder if the culprit took them out of the storage room. We just have to call Mr. Beast. Why do they even need all this? Okay, the possible reasons I could think of is getting rid of the bloodstains. But that's as far as I can think for now. I guess I gotta discuss this with everyone. Alright, is that it? That feels like enough clues. It is not. After wrapping up the broadcast room investigation, I headed up to the stairs located nearby, and then arrived in front of the door to the connecting bridge. I had to run all the way around from the east broadcasting room to the west just to investigate Terria's body. If we only had access to the bridge, I wouldn't have had to travel this far. But that being said, this bridge... The time when I almost fell down, something about it feels off to me. Is it really just a bug? If this Rosa blah 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 had a Teria move from one tower to the other so fast, the recordings was messing with us, that's how. So we thought it was west, but it was really east or something. Wait, or is it? There you are, Sora. Nah! Get away, creep. Ouch. Now hold on. Why would you hit someone in the faces like that as soon as you see them? Why would you sneak up on somebody like that, you weirdo? Well, I'm also doing my earnest best to investigate. And just so happens I have a question for you. No. Oh, please, don't leave me like that. Believe me, I want to find the culprit as much as you do. As if. Although, I guess running away from a question like that would make me look suspicious. Okay, fine, whatever, make it quick. Oh, how splendid. Well, you are aware I wasn't there when this all occurred, yes? I would like to hear exactly what went down. Okay, you don't really need me. Too many towers. Sounds like you don't really need me to specify and answer that. There were 3 other people at the scene other than me, you know? And unfortunately, I've already been ignored by every last one of them. Please, Sora, you're my very last hope. Okay, I'll give you a quick summary, whatever. Well, I see, so that's what happened. Can I leave? I don't want to waste a single more second dealing with you. I have something I gotta check, okay? Yeah, he was distracting us so we wouldn't check the bridge. All students gather to... Wow, not even officially saying it. Map, Twin Building, West 223, lobby. Yeah, it does feel like a mix between chapter 3 and chapter 5 of Danganronpa 2. Or, yeah. Goodbye, despair. Oh dear, seems our time is up. How unfortunate. Can we just push him down the stairs like right now? No one will see it. My dear Sora, it seems I finally awakened the power to read minds. And your mind is telling me, did I seriously waste my precious time dealing with this trash of a person? Please correct me if I'm wrong. Ouch! By the way, Mikado, do you know where we're actually supposed to go now? Monoko said it didn't just click with me. Oh, that. I definitely know. My apologies for Monaco's current confusing state. West Building first floor lobby is our destination. Lucky you, it's not that far from here. Come now, follow me. Splendid, you're all here. Let us all head towards the class trial grounds. What are you talking about? This is a twin tower. What do you mean the trial grounds? Why did Monaco even gather us here? Well, that's because the trial grounds is located in the basement floor of this very building. Huh? So that's where we're going? But I didn't see any buttons linked to the basement. No, that's not how it is. Perhaps someone suddenly constructed it because the Monocus was destroyed. Constructed it? Mikado, did you? No. Let's put aside any unnecessary details. I mean, who cares about where we hold the trial? We must find and exterminate the filthy culprit who violently moved Teria to Mexico. Everyone, we must go onwards. Wait, Mikado, what do you mean everyone? I was about to ask you a while ago, where the heck is Shobai? Let's push him down the stairs. Huh? Oh, Shobai? Shobai unfortunately will not be participating in this class trial. Wait, that's not fair. He's not participating? How come? Life is a continuous process of unbelievable events, wouldn't you say? Let us not dwell on people who aren't even here. Monaco is waiting for us after all. Mikado, wait up! Let's look at our sad. Oh no, we don't get a sad. Oh yeah, I want to look at our sad elevator. Oh wait, this is exactly the same place as the one underneath the monikers. Hey Mikado, you have some explaining to do. Why is Shobai not participating in the trial? I heard from Sora that he suddenly disappeared into thin air. What happened? Why are you so desperate to find him? He wasn't cooperative to you anyway, was he? Nope, you jinxed him, Logan. He's not even going to be in this chapter. You're all better off without him. Or are you not confident in your ability to find the culprit without him? Who says we can't find the culprit without him? We already know it's you. Yoriko. Show bye-bye. Huh? What, Sora? Talking to him is a waste of our time. It's better if we just ignore him. It isn't the social norm to whisper such words instead of saying it from the person in question. Yeah, you're right. And like Mikado said, we're probably better off without Shobai. Though I'm curious what happened. We need to focus on the trial that's in front of us right now. We have Queen Yoriko. Yoriko has brain cell. When Yoriko's not being, charged for murder. Well, right. You might be executed if we're not careful. If we die, we'd be making all our deaths we've been through in vain. Alright, let's go. Oh, it's finally gonna start. Yeah, like it or not, we need to do this. So we better give it our all out there, okay? Let's go. The 5th class trial. 6 survivors. 5 if we exclude the now gone Shobai. So little people, yet the trial continues without any regards to it. I better prepare myself as well. Okay, so save for sure. Drink my iced tea. And then skills. Yeah, Nikki's gone, so we can't blame Nikki and Nikki can't blame Yorgo. Alright, so chance time. Doubles... Oh no, wait, that's something else. I swear I got something. Oh wait, I don't do it here, I do it after. Duh. Alright, let's go through. Look at our tiny elevator. The Twin Towers elevator heading down to the trial grounds looked exactly like the one at the Monocruise. But no one acknowledged the bizarre similarity, as there was only one heavy silence among us. The silence could be because of the fact that there were so little of us left, but there was a sense of solemnness that we could all feel from the atmosphere. Granted, no one really talked during this period, but this time, it felt like we couldn't talk even if we wanted to. After what felt like hours passed by, the elevator arrived at the trial grounds with the usual loud creak. What's up with the expensive looking curtains? We're wasting away to nobody. Now, this is what I call a good rework. Terria would have loved these curtains. He was pretty fond of rainbows after all. Welcome. Please move to your assigned seats. It'll be the one with your names listed on it. He isn't even looking in the right direction. Didn't hella trashy mode ditched us. Let's move. What the? Was this place always this spacious? We got more death punches than we have survivors. At least one of us will become a portrait after this is over. Let's make sure to keep that number at 1, okay? Ooh, what a nice atmosphere we have here. This grandiose feeling. Don't you all get the feeling we're in the endgame now? It's enough to make my identified seat code and avatar match. Class trial system now booting. Boot successful, starting debug mode. Debug mode access successful. The class trial will now commence. The class trial is about to start. It's already the 5th time. Tons of people have died, and many have lost their lives through the class trial. Terria, this case's victim, a member of the Kisaragi Foundation, and the classmate of Akane Taira. But she doesn't know anything about the Foundation. What was he trying to do as a representative of the Kisaragi Foundation? What info did he have for us? Unfortunately for us, he took that information to Mexico, and we never got to know his true intentions. The only thing left for us to do is to find his killer and make sure his death won't be in vain, and moving won't be in vain. Putting aside the hundreds of problems we had to deal with to escape this place, we now had to set our first priority to the class trial. A trial of life or death. A lie of life or death. A betrayal of life or death. I like that he's just grayed out. Like, nah. He just logged out the game. He's like, I don't want to play anymore. This is dumb. The explanation of life or death. The excuse of life or death. The trust of life or death. And there's apparently too many people here on this one. Life or death. The class trial. You want to save? Heck yeah. Please do. Alright, let's get some skills going. All my friends are dead. Alright, crosshair dash. It's increased. Maybe I'll miss less times. You just rage quit. That's salty jerk. Mind's Eye. I don't really need that right now. Well, I guess Monokuma moved. No. Chicken will warn me. Chicken will warn me if Monokuma moves. Yeah, so I guess... No, I guess I'll take out Sketch. I'll put on Mind's Eye, because I don't need Sketch to the end. Let's start this. Alright, basic explanation. I should hope we all know how the class trial works. Oh my god. What is happening on this thing? God, I love the rainbow curtains though. And right behind Shinji too. Look at that. Is that just like... Is that like a letter? Or is that a backwards F? For like, geez, F's in the chat for Nikkei. Well, honestly, I'm still not used to this new version of monochrome. It translates to lol? Okay. I was like wondering, I'm like, F's in the chat for Nikkei! F, 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 F. With Shobe not with Shobe... No, not Shobe. With Shobai not participating, there's only 5 of us here. And someone among us moved Teria to Mexico. We need to find the culprit and clear the class trial. If we don't, there's no future waiting for us. If we put our heads together, we can solve this. Just like we've always done. Now then, please start. I mean, is there even any need to? We already know who the culprit is. Huh? We do? It's Mikado. You're the... Man, I love it. I love it. I love it. Happy Pride Month, everyone. You're the only possible suspect in this case. We would love to have a chunky death portrait with an F on it for F in the chat. That would be funny. Oh, cutting right to the chase, are we? No! Wait, Teria! Why is... I like the little heart though, but no, I see a lol face. Well, I've basically been called killer every trial so far, so it doesn't surprise me the slightest. But to suspect me without any real evidence, I thought we already learned time and time again that we need to discuss things thoroughly before pointing fingers. Yeah, well, too bad. I have evidence this time. While the murder was happening, everyone except you and Shobai were together, you see. Well, yeah, that's right. Hence the only suspects were Shobai and you, Mikado. But according to you, Shobai's not participating. So does everyone except me have alibis? But if we follow that logic, Sora's a possible suspect as well, no? Wait, what? Are you trying to make fun of us? We just told you Sora was with us the whole time. But was she really with you the whole time? Huh? Well, sure. I wasn't there when he found the body. And I only arrived at the crime scene long after the body discovery announcement, I do admit that. But every one of you were split apart until you saw that video and decided to head to the broadcasting room, and how would he know this unless he did something? Yeah, what? How did you know that video? Sora, Yoriko, and Yuki, who were all in Sora's room, had each split up. And while they were alone, the mysterious video was broadcasted on every monitor in Higa City. After witnessing such a horror, you each guessed the room in the video to be the West Broadcasting Room and headed there. In other words, the time you were together was only after you gathered to the Twin Towers. Wait, how do you know about those details? Ah, I heard it directly from Sora. Isn't that right, dear? Well, I was unfortunate enough not to arrive at the crime scene on time to learn about the case. I thought to myself, don't I have the right to at least know what had happened? So you say you didn't know? The nerve of telling such lies. You're the culprit. We all know it. I won't be so sure of that, Yoriko. More importantly, I have concrete evidence of why I'm suspecting Sora. Mikado's trying to manipulate, mansplain, and manwhore his way out from Sora. Would you care for a duel? I'm pretty good at this, right? I really like that sprite of him right there. I'm not doing this out of spite, Sora. By all means, I would love to take everything cautiously, step by step. But when Yoriko starts off the trial suspecting me of all people, I've got no choice but to rebuttal, don't you agree? Alright, nope, we're good. And by we're good, I mean I totally remember everything in life. Okay, so alibi list. Alibi list is probably it. Totally not reading anything. Oh wait, that was the alibi, wasn't it? Oops. Nope, okay, cool. What's the point of this? I'm obviously not the culprit. If nobody has an alibi during the broadcast, it's you. Bullying a girl? Not cool, Mikado. Have you realized why something... Oh no, crap! Yoriko... Oh crap, crap. No. What does it say? Didn't have enough time? Something you didn't have enough time. Something you didn't have enough time. Oh my god, it's so hard to read this. Okay, alibi list. Oh, checking bridge. Checking bridge is possibly it. Oh wait, nah. Okay, we're fine, we're totally fine here. God, okay, don't connect. You told me yourself you went to the north, you were to the east. Yeah, whatever. Something, shoot! Not it, okay. Everyone's alone. I can't read sideways! Everyone's alibi's empty. Maybe alibi's empty is a thing? Advance? Okay. No. Alibi empty is fine because we advanced, so it's not that. So maybe it's the alibi list? It's hard because I can't read. I just can't read it. You did something else. You went to the north, you're to the east. That's right. The room, these two. Oh, crap. Okay, I think that last one is an alibi list. Think so? Maybe? Okay. Right? I would absolutely be like, you know what? No. Just go full Katniss on him. Okay, you went to there, you went to there. Okay, so it's not alibi list on that one then. Okay, so that means I have to shoot down alibi list on either. Alex advanced and he's clearly won that one. So what do I have? So I have moniker file, doesn't matter I think. Checking bridges. Okay, so nope, not that one, maybe the other one? The correct one is alibi list? Okay, so it still is alibi list. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sora, your little help. I need you to survive, like, a little bit. Okay. No? Okay, have I shot everything with alibi list, though? Yeah. It's because it's not discussing. It's trying to read sideways really fast. Like, this is definitely one thing I need dubbed. I need dubbed because I can't read sideways and fast. I can read normally. Like, that's a new thing I can do. Okay, so I shot that, and I shot that. Those are nits. And shot that, I shot that. shot everything with alibi though. Here's a hint, the words you're looking to shoot have the word alibi in it. Oh, was I supposed to like... Oh, was it that? Was the first half a trick? Were you tricking me, Makoto? North, blah 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 blah. Blah blah. Not enough time. Sura, something, blah blah. Okay, so I don't need to advance them. That means it's the first thing. If it's not the first one, then I'll ask for help. Because that would mean I shot everything with alibi list. Okay, cool. Iron Man, hey, welcome in. They tricked me. I thought, because I advanced, you know. I'm like, okay, good, I did the right thing. And it's like, haha, no, you're wrong. I'm not getting any mono coins for this either. So let me get this straight, Mikado. Immediately after Yuki and Yoriko left the West area, I headed straight to the broadcasting room to film that video? Precisely. I'll give credit where credit is due. Your logic is indeed sound. I did have time and resources to broadcast that video. Wait, Sora, what are you saying? However, that also applies to you, doesn't it? Livestream goals 109.15 subs. I am so close to 1,000. I'm so excited. Is that 1,000? YouTube makes me official. I can officially put things all officially on my YouTube. And I'll open the Discord too. Between the two of us, I'd say you're the one with the more suspicious alibi. You're trying to make it sound like our alibis don't matter and we're all suspects. But at least 4 of us can prove that we were in locations we said in our alibis. However, not a single person even saw or knew where you were during the incident. From our perspective, Mikado, you have zero concrete info about your alibi. To use your own words, you are in the perfect condition to commit the crime. Thank you. Yeah, I'm so excited. Yeah, Sora's right. Both Yoriko and I can prove where we were in the east and south areas respectively through our key card. Ira proved her alibi by meeting up with Yoriko. Not Liz, hi, welcome in, and yeah, I know, like, I refuse to believe it. Well, yeah, that's right. I was right towards the west area after watching the broadcast when I met Yoriko. Yeah, that much I'm sure of. Can you prove you were in some other place when the video was being broadcasted? More importantly, even the people in the south and east areas managed to arrive at the crime scene on time. And yet, you arrived way after the announcement was made. What made you so busy? As you've established, our alibis are not concrete. I might have easily committed this murder as I was readily in the west area. But if we go by that logic, you, whose alibi is non-existent, are pretty sus as well. Actually, I'd say you'd be in the best position to murder any of us. You're most absolutely right. Then let's not forget about this crucial information. Huh? Are you for real now? You went all in saying that Sora's the culprit and you think you can get out scot-free? I mean, didn't I say from the start? I wanted to find the culprit step by step from one clue to another. But I had no choice but to resent my rebuttal when you accused me of murder out of nowhere. What do you mean out of nowhere? I said that because you are the culprit. Yoriko. Huh? What's up, Sora? Also, if you start at the start of another one, someone told you that Terry of all people would be chapter 5 victims in game. No, not at all. I was so convinced Terry was gonna make it out alive again in this one because we're trying to, you know, make everything the same for Utsuro, and we're clearly not. Let's stop the train of thought for right now. I'm not sure I cover for Mikado, but there are some other discussions that need to be held right now. I also do think that Mikado's suspicious, but there's no need to rush things. I didn't think Terra would last past chapter 3 in the first game. Oh, what I thought? Oh, in the first one? The Terra of all people. Yeah, okay. You know what? That's true. If you're talking about, you know, I started with the game, like, for the first time, and I'd be like, oh man, this dumb butt, he's gonna live to, like, the second game? Yeah, no. But I wouldn't have freaking murdered. I figured, you know, accidentally walked out the building window, and we're like, oh no, Terra, you fell. We can point fingers after we discuss everything thoroughly, right? Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry, Sora. Wait, I basically said the same thing. Why listen to her and not me? Terra is basically the hero of the game. Yeah, but better than hero. I was not a hero fan until every single chapter. I'm like, man, I sure hope Hero dies so a character I love doesn't die. Well, hey, Mikado. Would you mind just shutting up and stop pretending that you're helping? You didn't even participate in the other class trials. Trying to be active in this trial only makes you all the more suspicious, you know? Wait, no, you've got it all wrong. I've always tried my best in trials. It's just that every time I spoke, I was really ignored by everyone. Whatever. How about we start talking about the case more in depth? About the case? Where should we start? Let's hold on the question of who's the culprit for now, and try to reimagine how the case went down step by step. So, the summarization of the case, I see. I'll do my best to cooperate. You're playing 5 different games right now. How the hell are you gonna help at all? You weren't even there when it happened. But at least I heard the basics of what happened from Sora. Yariko, we all agree that Mikado is unbearable. But for this case only, how about we give him a chance to talk? Above all, we only have 5 participants for this trial. With that low a number, every word spoken from every person should count. Oh, fine, if you say so, I guess. So, it's agreed I can speak freely then. Well then, first and foremost, I think we'd all agree that this case started with that broadcast. Yeah, he's right. The video of a mysterious someone approaching the fainted Terra with a knife in the West broadcasting room. Let's talk about that video which started it all. Explanation? Nah. Okay. Let's not mess this up. The video was broadcasted around 7 a.m. As previous, none of us have alibis in this time period. Fine. Sora was in the west area, Yuki in the east, and Yoroko and I were in the east area. And I was in the north, in case you were curious. Me, after watching the video, everyone except Mikado hid straight to the top floor of the west tower. The door was locked, none of us were able to enter. Yeah, feels about right. We eventually broke down the door. But after the sprinkler incident, Terra was nowhere to be seen. Yeah, we went to the east broadcasting room to search for him. Terra was found there being stabbed to death. No, he's not stabbed to death. It's like a dead corpse from on his own. Yeah. Okay. Yoroko's account. There we go. Yuki, way to be wrong, Yuki. Cinefish Danganronpa 2 FTEs? I mean, you did the best one, right? You did Pekko's, so... I love Pekko's FTE so much. Just finding out, you know, she likes foofy things is the cutest thing ever. I was like, and for V3, I've only done Kokichi's and Angie's. Yeah, I think those are the only 2 I got. Wait, hold on, Yuki. Terra wasn't stabbed to death. Huh? But there was a stab wound in his chest. The moniker file didn't describe any other injuries, and I checked it out myself. Of course there are no other injuries. That's because he died by poisoning. Huh? The tip of Terra's fingers and toes had turned blue. There are also pinkish spots near his thighs and back. These are telltale signs of poisoning, to be precise. Cyanide poisoning at that. Oh my. You could tell that from just those marks? You're amazing, Sora! Oh no, it wasn't me, it was Yoriko. I don't know it that well myself. It's not like I actually studied medicine. I just heard it from some crazy drunk doctor that wandered into our joint once. Angie's your least favorite character. It's a weird one. I mean, I think Tsumugi still wins for the weirdest, but Angie's is a pretty weird one also. I have my fair share of medical knowledge, and I agree to your observations. Like, I like Angie, and even I was just like, I don't know if I want to do this love hotel anymore. Cyanide is a chemical suffocant, so to speak. It's a poison that prevents any living being from breathing properly. From the cyanosis to the pink spots, they're all signs of oxygen depletion. Wonderful work, Yoriko. Coming from you, even a compliment sounds disgusting. Well, wait, if Tara was poisoned to death... Wait, what? Then how come the video shows someone holding a knife? Or was it something else? Yeah, Tsumugi is like... Again, I like Tsumugi too! But hers was a bit unsettling. As a spookster generally is. Well, it's as I said before. There are knife wounds on his chest. Perhaps the culprit poisoned Terry, then created a stab wound from the dead corpse? If Shobai was here, we would have been able to determine if that stab wound was made before or after Terry was killed. Now, before we get into that, there's a whole other riddle that needs to be solved. Poisoning is quite an inconspicuous method of murder. Yet the killer announced their crimes knowingly using the broadcasting room. When you think about it, why would you choose to poison someone to get rid of them? The killer's little talent show becomes a bit contradictory, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, you know, that is true. Tsumugi wrote the FTEs. You would think she'd write herself in a better light, but no. Yeah, that's why they're all so weird. I mean, I like Kokichi's. Kokichi's was interesting. Huh? You got a point. It was as if they were saying, come and stop me if you can. Well, okay, here's my theory. Maybe it was the culprit's intention all along to gather us at the West Broadcasting Room. Oh, what do you mean? Recall that the West Broadcasting Room was locked from the inside. But what if the killer wanted to emphasize specifically that face to everyone by having... I'm sorry. But what if the killer wanted to emphasize specifically that face to everyone by having a broadcast being sent to the whole island? If we think about it that way, holding a knife leaves a much stronger impact than just holding some poison, right? Then what would be the point of creating a locked room and telling everyone about it? When we broke down the lock and entered the broadcasting room, we didn't see anyone inside, right? Wait, what? But that doesn't make sense. How could there be a locked room if nobody was inside? Then, that means it seems that the culprit laid out this incredible locked room mystery for us to solve. They say every good mystery fiction always features one. Even Emma used it back then, remember? The broadcast wasn't the main show, it was just a small teaser to lure everyone to the crime scene. Before we talk about who did it, it seems like we need to solve this locked room mystery. You wish the Dear Arthur Curtis in a summer camp? That would be so cool. Like, oh my god, I know you just told me her name again. Naruka? Candy Girl? I wish she was in the summer game too, because I do kind of like, not like, oh, I love this character. I'm like, oh, she's funny. A room that can be only locked from the inside. And only the dead victim was inside. We unlocked it. Oh my god. What's his face? Juzo? Boxer dude? I want to do his free time event. I want to bother the heck out of him. I love bothering, like, serious people. The mysterious person inside the video had somehow vanished from the locked West Broadcasting Room. And now we have to put our heads together to figure out how it happened. Okay, sprinklers cameras, broadcasting your cameras. Cameras. We had gathered in front of the room. Was the culprit already not inside the broadcasting room? Seems to be the case. But there's barely any time for that. How they lock them and escape? Oh, I know. What we saw wasn't live footage. It was just recorded beforehand. That feels wrong. And Seiko? Seiko would have been fun to have it too in the summer game. No, Iroha, that video has to be live. During our investigation, we confirmed that the broadcasting room can only transmit live footage. Oh, is that so? It's not really a surveillance camera, you see. If it has a database, it would actually be able to record and store videos, but unfortunately, our broadcasting room lacks any of it. That means, when that video was being broadcasted at that moment, someone was in the West broadcasting room. Well, what is it, Iroha? You've been staring at me for quite a while now. Is there something you want to say to me? Do you want to accuse me of being a murderer after we had a friendship speech and everything? Well, no. If there's something you want to say, then you should feel free to say it, Iroha. This is a class trial after all. We can only proceed if we each share our thoughts. No, she has to survive. Well, the thing is, when you first arrived on the top floor of the West Twin Tower, there wasn't anyone there, right? Yeah, there wasn't anyone there when I arrived. But what about it? Then, couldn't you have just locked and left the room and pretended you just arrived? Wait, what? Say it again, Iroha. No, I'm not trying to accuse her. I just, thought it might be possible. So you're basically trying to say Sora's the culprit. No, I didn't say that. What do you mean you didn't? The person in the video was Sora. That's what you're trying to say, aren't you? Hoo-hoo-hoo. Now, that was a surprising remark considering it came from Iroha of all people. Also, Chapter 5 of E3 had a recording for that game too. Yeah, it did. As I said before, I completely agree with Iroha. You said you were all together after you gathered the top floor of the West Building. That means it's entirely possible for Sora to do the deed, create the locked room mystery, and then regroup with everyone. Let's not forget that Sora was also conveniently in the West area when the crime happened. So you're gonna fight in pairs, huh? Well, bring it on. Right? Thank you, Yoriko. Well, I, for one, regrouped with everyone. We don't know a thing about what you did or where you were during the murder. Do you think you have the right to suspect me? Might I remind you, I was in the North area. I didn't have enough time to do anything, since the man who can teleport. Yeah? And how are you going to prove that? Yuki and Yoriko's alibis can be proven with the keycard histories. Iroha was seen by Yoriko. Even if you say you're in the North area, it means nothing if you have no witness to prove it. Well, that I have nothing to say. How unfortunate it is that there's nothing that can prove my alibi, isn't it? Mikado, you've been trying to pin the murder on Sora ever since the trial started. Don't you think it's really unlike you? Never once did you actually suspect a single individual. Are you panicking? You took the words right out of my mouth, Yuki. You have a random question that relates to what we're talking about with summer camp? Yeah, go right ahead. Huh? You're the ones who aren't acting like yourselves. Answer me. What happened in between those two trials that made you believe Sora's a saint who's never lied once in her life? The last 4 trials were all carried out through logical deduction, through discussions, without personal feelings, that is. I won't say that I'm not a suspect, but there's no real proof that Sora is innocent as well. Hey, that's... Have you all forgotten? Once you rely on personal feelings, they will eventually cloud your judgment, preventing us from finding out the real culprit. All I want to say is that anyone can be a culprit. I know how much you all hate me, but I'd prefer if you didn't look at me with jaundiced eyes. Hey, but Sora would never. Yoriko, calm down. As much as I hate to admit it, he's right that my alibi isn't perfect. Well, Sora, it's alright. the truth will eventually reveal itself. Isn't that right, Mikado? Of course. I apologize for derailing our discussion with my short pep talk. Let's continue our talk about the locked room mystery. What kind of interactions do you think there would be between the DR3 characters and the game characters in the summer camp? Ooh, that's a good question. So, Ira just suspected Sora of locking the broadcasting room herself? Pretending she just arrived there? But that isn't as easy as it sounds. Nuh-uh. The door to my room locks itself up when I activate the lock and then close the door. You know, one time I lost the key to a door of one of my rooms, and I couldn't get in that room for like forever. Wait, what? What is she even talking about? I guess it's Ira we're talking about here. Sure, you can create a locked room door by activating a lock from the inside and closing the door from the outside, but it wasn't possible because of the way the lock was built, made thing. The door lock. Chiza and Monomi would be a little cute interaction. They being all teachers for us is like, aww. Ira, the broadcasting store is probably different from the ones you're thinking of. It's not a button-based lock mechanism, but a lever-based one. One that is locked upon holding the door down with the lever. In other words, you can only lock the door after completely shutting it. Well, I see. So if we were to try what Ira suggested by locking the door and then shutting it, you wouldn't be able to in the first place. Correct. Hence why it becomes a contradiction where there was nobody in the broadcasting room when it was locked. Doodle! Hey, welcome in. Forget the alibis. Just solving how the culprit even managed such a feat is an issue right now. Yeah, this hurts my brain. But the fact of the matter is, the door was indeed locked with nobody inside the room, right? This is proving to be quite a riddle that the culprit has posed. What method did the culprit actually use to achieve this? Juzo and Kokichi? Oh no. I think Juzo would attempt to punch Kokichi straight in the face. Like, he doesn't even care as a child. He's like, nah, punch. Oh, I didn't mean it. Oh, but look at that. Look at the wives on screen. Emma and Setsuko. Yeah, okay, cool. No, I was looking at chat. What are we trying to prove right now? What was the question? How did the culprit create the locked room? Oh, I guess we're going to know. Maybe it's a special tool outside? No. There are certainly a lot of props in the storage room to assist such an act. But perhaps there's another exit we didn't know about? Maybe? What do you mean? Someone mentioned a window being broken, remember? Okay, so not the window? Oh, they broke the window and escaped. Iraha, whatever you're saying is wrong. I'm just gonna keep accusing Iraha. We're all just mentioning like like Kazuzano, your wife. No, Iraha, I don't think that's the case. I first thought of that as a possibility, but if you would actually fall from the height, you would definitely fall to your doom this time. Huh? But they could have used ropes to climb down, like they do in the movies. And besides, this is a virtual world. Who knows? You might survive from falling, like if you face to the floor or something. Wait, no, I'm not saying you're suspicious because you've done that before. Please don't take it the wrong way. Quit it, Iraha. There's zero possibility of that happening. I also considered it plausible and tried throwing stuff out the window, but they all actually fell to the ground. It looks like just the Tower of Babel was an anomaly. Well then, why did the culprit break the window? Well, why did the culprit break the window? Did they only do it to make us think they escaped through it? Is that it? Kokichi was able to dodge that punch up. Sure, but Kaito's an astronaut. Juzo's a puncher. A boxer, right? I don't know. Kikuchi would find a way to protect himself, but Juzo's going to attempt to punch him in the face for sure. No. The reason they broke the window was because they needed to. And the proof for that is... Oh, we have proof? Why did they break the window? They broke the window to... Oh! To make a... Because they needed the glass powder for the fire, right? Yeah, it's like Ultimate Boxer's a better chance of hitting somebody than Kaito. Okay, so I know they want to do it for the fire. That's what they Ultimate Puncher. I definitely remember the word for boxer, for sure. Perhaps it was because they needed glass powder? What? Glass powder? What are you talking about? I found some lying on the West Broadcasting Room. More specifically, on some burnt scrap paper. The window's made of glass, right? Maybe the powder was the reason they broke the window. Juzo and Hajime? Hajime with a haircut? Maybe a chill reaction. Hajime, you know, without said haircut? Maybe not chill reaction? A plausible theory, yes. But why would they even sprinkle glass powder on the paper in the first place? Burnt powder glass? Oh, that's it! Well, that's it, Sora. What is it, Yoriko? Big brain cell Yoriko? There was something bugging me when we were all investigating together, but now it all makes sense. I'll help you out, Sora. Thank you! This is why she's best wife. Remember the thing I told you about in the broadcasting room? I didn't know what it was for back then. But maybe this is the key to solving the locker room mystery. Wait, logic refreshes. Avoid normal words, collect... Okay, got it, right. Avoid the normal. I forgot what it was, because they named it funny. I got it. Hello, wife. Let's do this. Oh, that's going fast. Oh, geez. Okay. Sure. Oops. Okay. Yeah, I definitely saw what all those were. Sprinklers. The answer is sprinklers. The answer is not sprinklers. Never mind. I should wait for her to talk. This is harder than... Really? This one's harder? Oh no. Oh no, okay. Projector film! Cool! She was just staring at me all hopeful and I'm like, oh crap, I better say something. Just say a random word so wife will be happy. Wait, I get it, Yoriko. It's a projector film, isn't it? The powder that was on the film. Projector film? Yep. As expected. The powder that was on the film was yellow phosphorus. Yeah, we can send it with our wife. The glass powder was used to create friction with the yellow phosphorus to cause a fire. Wait, a fire? And what was that thing you said before? Yellow phosphorus? It's a chemical commonly that was used in matches and such back in the day. Its low perping points made it quite dangerous to use, eventually leading to its discontinuation. Well, how did the culprit get their hands on that then? It's actually easier than you think. This island is a city, and there's literally a place for everything here. That being said, I didn't expect you to have such a knowledge on chemistry, Yoriko. It's pretty much obvious to anyone who actually paid attention in class. Okay. But how did they cause friction between them? And if a fire really had occurred, how come nobody noticed it? And another question I might add. What does the fire have anything to do with the locked room mystery again? It certainly does. And it's thanks to Yoriko that we found this out. The important part isn't the yellow phosphorus, the glass powder, or the sprinklers. What we have to focus on is the projector film itself. It was used to create the locked room mystery. The projector film? Iraha, you asked how the culprit was able to create friction between those two flammable materials, right? It was from the ceiling. It was because it all occurred from the ceiling that we weren't able to notice it, as we were busy looking at Terry and that horrifying visual. Well, yeah, to be precise, it had to do with the sprinklers. The sprinklers in the broadcasting room were shaped like a ring, so you'd be able to hang something on it. Now, hold on. You're not actually going to suggest that they actually hung the film into the sprinklers, are you? Why would they opt for such a cumbersome method? Well, yeah, he's right. And the broadcasting room ceiling was super high. You could use a ladder, but there wasn't even anyone to use a ladder. Yeah, I did not put this part together. This is me just going, really interesting. I'm sort of saying this, but I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Don't worry about that. Even with the ceiling high and nobody there, the fire was going to automatically occur once you enter the broadcasting room. Wait, what? Didn't you all hear what Sora's been trying to say? That's why the projector film was used. They specifically used an old-fashioned film projector that has its go through a loop. Yoriko's right. This locked room mystery was possible only because it was an old-fashioned film projector. The proof that the projector film was used, the evidence found on the door should be the key. The tape residue! Tape residue! Tape residue! The lock on the broadcasting room's door had tape on it. Huh? Tape? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, so that's how it is. Huh? Well, I didn't quite get it. What's that about? Simply put, this is what happened. There's another reason I believe it's Mikado. Don't want to hear if he's smart to make it sound like this. Yeah, I'm like, our suspects would be what? Mikado, Shobai, and Iraha. And clearly, it is not Iraha. And Shobai's DC'd or whatever he's done, so it has got to be Mikado. Because we didn't pull a Kaede. Like, we didn't secretly accidentally do this at any point, I think. They pulled the film from the projector to make it go through the sprinklers in the ceiling. They taped it to the door's lock. And they sprinkled yellow phosphorus onto the film and positioned the scrap of paper with the glass powder in between the sprinklers and the film. Now, what would happen if the projector was turned on at this point? Well, I imagine the film would start rolling. Correct. The projector will start pulling the film inwards. And with that, the lock lever's orientation becomes horizontal from vertical due to the film pulling it. Seesaw! Oh, I get it now. So using this method, you'll be able to lock the door automatically just by turning the projector on. And leaving the room with the door closed. Yes, and the great thing about this trick is that the state is preserved until someone opens the door. The film won't roll anymore due to the tape on the lock holding it steady. I see, indeed, this trick is magnificent. But how exactly would you cause a fire from this mechanism? Well, simple. The film just has to resume rolling. The locked door cannot be unlocked and opened by normal means, so someone has to eventually break the door down. And that's exactly what happened. When the door gets destroyed, the film is no longer held still by the tape. So the film began rolling again. Exactly. And because the culprit has set it up so that the film went through the sprinklers, it will naturally move through them when it retracts. Yeah, Shobai not even playing the killing game has a better chance of doing this crime than Iraha. On that film, the culprit has sprinkled yellow phosphorus, and on the sprinklers, the paper, the glass powder on it's attached to it. Now, what do you imagine would happen if the film grazes the paper at high speeds? Flames? Yes. That is exactly how they created friction to cause the fire. When we had broken into the broadcasting room, there was this weird video cast on Tara's body, remember? That wasn't just for show. that was a video on the film. That was a video on the film being played right as we destroyed the tape holding it. Of course, there was also the purpose of misguiding our attention in that dark room. Oh, so the sprinklers had activated immediately because the flame had detected it was right beneath it. This is a lot like Nagito's plant. Sprinklers, fire, poison. What else do we need? We didn't do anything, right? Oh no, wait. Sprinklers did have water, not cyanide in them, right? Like, we didn't accidentally trigger the cyanide getting into Terria's body, right? Right? Nagito has me forever worried I'm gonna accidentally commit a murder. And Kaede, but that was an accident, that wasn't real, so yeah. Oh, that was the reason why we were showered with water soon after we entered. Well, how's that? We've now solved the locked room mystery. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mikado, are you... Amazing! I applaud your detective skills. I most sincerely do. And to think, I was worried you wouldn't make it without Shobai. Oh, how you've all grown. Marveling because someone solved your riddle, huh? You really are a psycho, you know that? Oh yeah, no, I am terrified of the Chiaki situation, and the clicking in your brain, you know, when you're thinking, like, that's happening right now. Oh no, you've got it all wrong. I was generally astonished by your intellect, you see. We'll know soon whether Mikado's the culprit or not when we talk this through. Now that we solved the locked room mystery, we can finally have time to talk about the culprit. Wait, hold on. Well, we did solve the mystery of how they locked the door and escaped. Aren't there still the matters to solve first? Huh? Getting feisty? Trying to tug on every little details of hope of something? Wait, no, Yoriko, he's right. Huh? The locked room mystery has been solved, sure. We proved that it's possible to lock the door without anyone being inside the broadcasting room. But about that, there actually was someone inside the broadcasting room. Teria. Oh. Yeah, that reminds me. Teria had disappeared from the room when we re-entered the room after the sprinklers were turned off. Right? So, how did that happen? It's probably the sprinklers. Like, you know, how the sprinklers were strong enough to blind our sight with water, right? They used that to move Teria when we weren't looking. Why else would they utilize the sprinklers in their plan? Yoriko, that's impossible. Whatever method they used, if Teria had been moved out of the broadcasting room, he was certainly past us and waiting at the front door. If it's not outside the broadcasting room, then maybe he was inside the storage? Both broadcasting rooms had storage rooms, right? Maybe there's a secret passageway between those two rooms. I can guarantee you there was none of the sort. The bridge is the only thing that connects the two buildings. And even that was unusable due to bugs. If you made Yuki... He wouldn't make Yuki the Blackened, though. So this puts wife in danger, right? Because he doesn't want to kill Akane. He doesn't want to kill Yuki. And Ira has the void and is too dumb. So that means wife. No! No! Shobai, get back here and die for us, okay? I see. You're all presuming a logical fallacy. From the proposition of someone moved Teria... Oh wow, it's like you heard me. Someone moved Teria to Mexico or something. Someone else needs to be inside the broadcasting room. That doesn't invalidate the whole purpose of solving the locked room mystery. If it isn't a locked room mystery, if the culprit was actually inside the whole time. So what do you suggest we do? How did Teria disappear? So now you get what the problem is here. If we suppose your locked room mystery theory is true, then you're saying that Teria disappeared out of thin air. Everyone? Don't tell me you're all stuck. Oh, now this is the predicament. At this rate, we'll never even find out what the method the culprit used, let alone who they are. Then use your head instead of leaving everything to us. All you're doing is complaining. Yeah, right? Nikke, get back here. Drag his hand back. We'll sacrifice his hand again. You thought of another Danganronpa S interaction? Oh, post it. Well, it's kind of hard to say anything when every single person here is suspecting you. Oh, shut up, Mikado. Can't you see you're trying to think here? Jeez. Case in point, you all saw that, didn't you? Why would I say anything if that happens all the time? I knew we needed Shobai after all. The three weebs, Hifumi, Sumuki, and Mitarai. Yeah, they're literally just watching anime. They're not even at the beach. They're literally in the beach house watching anime the whole time. If he was here, wouldn't he be... Shobai. We didn't particularly like him, but without him, we wouldn't have come this far. No, it's not just him. Oh, that's what that sound is. I'm like wondering, I'm like, there's a honking sound. I'm like, oh, there's potential goose outside my window. And I think they would be let in, but I'm not letting them in, obviously. Kokoro, Kanade, we're all standing here because of the help of those who are no longer with us. So we really are incapable of doing anything without them. Can't we even survive through a single trial? That isn't true. We can do this too. Think what Kokoro, Kanade, and Shobai would have done in a situation like this. Think what they would have had to come up with. If I were then. Yuki, did you say something about the storage room? Huh? Well, yeah. We did find his body inside the storage room, right? Yeah, there's a lot of geese in my area, and I can hear them honking. And so I was wondering, because I literally thought it was like computer. I'm like, is my computer like making a weird like honk sound like over and over again? And I checked my phone. I'm like, oh no, it's the geese. They're outside. Don't worry, I'm safe. They're not gonna get in. They shouldn't get in. I mean, it was in the east, not the west, but yeah. But you saw Kincho and Ray. Wait. Oh my god, was I not looking for that? About the storage room. What? What did you make it? What do you think made it suddenly appear? Huh? Suddenly appear? When we first arrived on the 5th island, there was no door to the storage room or the broadcasting room. We only took a notice of it after the culprit's broadcasting. Wait, no. Even when we entered the west broadcasting room, there was no door behind Teria then either. I can't really remember how it was with all the commotion back then. Wait, no, she's right. When that video was being broadcast on Teria's body, there was definitely no door behind him. Was that so? I don't think I remember it, or not? No, I'm positive. We only found the door only after the sprinklers had stopped. Right. So whatever the culprit did, be it carrying Teria over and making the door appear. Right? I'm like, Sora, what would Kanade do? Like, no, we don't do what Kanade would do. Sorry, I was imagining her with a shirt that says, what would Kanade do? The only time they were able to do any of that was during when the sprinklers were active. But why? And like, how? Forget making Teria disappear. How would you suddenly be able to make a door appear from a wall within nothing? Virtual world? I guess even that isn't gonna cut it this time, right? Maybe there's some hidden mechanism within the room. Like, you know, in mangas where you push a button, the wall moves to reveal a hidden space. Or something like that. This isn't really the time to be talking about manga. If you don't have the brains, you should at least shut up. I'm sorry. Huh? I can't help but get the feeling that something's off. The part about the locked room mystery we just solved. Sora? What would Kanade you would buy? Is something up? You've been staring up at the ceiling for quite a while. Yoriko. Why sprinklers? Huh? If it were in public, lots of people would be confused. I want to have a shirt that says like, I survived the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, and all I got was this lousy shirt type of shirt. But then, you know, real life people think like, oh my god, what happened? What'd you survive? And I'm like, wait, no. Just fake teenage high school fashion girl apocalypse, I swear. The locked room mystery that we just solved. Why did they cause a fire to activate the sprinklers? Huh? You guys almost explained it to us, remember? They used the sprinklers to look the film and hold the door shut. That was only about how the sprinkler's shape and position was used. You can create a locked room while using the projector and film without ever needing to cause fire with friction from the yellow phosphorus. You're right, so why did they suddenly cause a fire? They caused the fire to activate the sprinklers. The question then shifts. Why did they set up such a convoluted mess to activate the sprinklers? I'm sorry. Oh my god, yeah, I'm sorry I was born so it would be a gray shirt too. The four weebs, Hifumi, Tsumugi, Mitara, and Iraha. I don't know, I don't want Iraha, Mitara, I feel like they can split off from the other two. I recall you saying something about, I just feel Tsumugi would I don't want Tsumugi to Iraha. I recall you saying something about the water streams being strong enough to blind your sights. Perhaps they tried to do something in that time. Or, they wanted us to leave the broadcasting room to do something without being seen. Do something without being seen? And what would that even be? There wasn't anyone inside the broadcasting room to begin with, so even with the water blinding us, there wasn't anything secretive to be done. I think that activating the sprinklers itself was the point. Activating the sprinklers? Think. The irregularity that happened in the sprinklers activation. Yeah, Mitara and Iraha can be in their own little corner. These events must be connected. We already solved the locker room mystery. We're not objecting to that fact. We're only looking at it from a different angle. Tackle each question one by one, and surely we'll find out the truth. Alright, spaceship time? Spaceship time! Let's do it! Yeah, like I said, like I love the Smookster, but she's not all right at all. There are so many red little dots in this one. No. Okay, we're fine. We're fine, little space adventure Sora. I will not crash you. I almost promise. Okay, question 1. Let's do it. What can the culprit achieve by activating the sprinklers? Move Terria's body? Nope, top one. Whatever the top one was. It was the top one. What did the top one even say? Aw, do it again. Ah, darn, okay. Alright, see comments, but I definitely cannot read comments in this at the same time. Zoom in, we're just zooming through this. Oops. Okay. Wash off their sins. Hifumi should be in his own little corner too. Yeah, you know what? I don't want to, like, poor Hifumi. Yeah. Alright, stage 2. Let's not... Okay, so what do we think they're... What are they washing off? God, the geese outside are getting more aggressive. Yeah, no. I'll take a green hit so I don't get a red hit. That's fine. What does the culprit try to wash off by activating the sprinklers? Oh, where? The wall? I don't know. I guess the wall. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, so there's like the wall was painted so it was like a fake door? Or it was painted so you wouldn't see the door? Maybe. Oh. Oh, is the music done? Wow, am I taking so long and this music stopped? Okay, no, there it goes. I'm like, that's embarrassing. Like, oh, you're still doing your logic dive? Like, how dare you? How can I use the interaction of them trying to silly hint that they are... Why did the Cobra try to wash it off? To get rid of a drawing. The no homo bro. Alright, back to the trial. Wait, what? What just happened? Why'd I get 100 again? Game? We good? Okay, cool. A body discovery announcement. Back then, I was too busy panicking to notice, but something was off about it. When we broke down the door and entered the room, we all four saw— No! I noticed it! And I said something, Sora. Because I am a smart egg. When we broke down the door and entered the room, we all four saw Terria's body. Yet the BDA was not made. Why was that the case? Because it was just a drawing instead of the real deal. You're right. With 4 people discovering the body, the announcement should have been made. The announcement was only made after we found the body again in the East Broadcasting Room. Perhaps it was just a case that Terra was still alive when we found him in the West Broadcast System. The game thought I deserved 2 perfect scores. Yeah, I was like, wow, you put up with a lot. Like, here you go. Have some more money. No. The corpse we found in the East storage room was cold and rigid. Only a few minutes had passed since between when we first discovered him in the West and we arrived in the East Broadcasting Room. If he had died during this time, his body should have been so warm and soft. Terry was also poisoned, right? I imagine he probably died a while ago. After all, you couldn't find him after searching everywhere for days, right? I agree. Terry was probably kept inside the East storage room all this time after being poisoned to death. The door to the storage room was hidden by paint covering the walls. So of course we couldn't find him. We'd even know the existence of the place he was in. Well, this is amazing. We solved every trick related to the crime scene. So all we gotta do is find the person who did this. The culprit's identity. Huh. Kinda ironic, isn't it? All this questioning about how they did it basically revealed who did it as well. I mean, do we all have to spell it out? Wait! Iraha is the ultimate artist. Are we trying to say that Iraha painted this? No! But also, no? It's exactly as Yoroku said. The trick was only possible by one individual among us. I wanted to talk more, but now we've uncovered the truth. We have to reveal that person. No! Right? No! It can't be. It's this empty person. It's this. It's Shobai right there. No. The culprit who fooled her— I refuse this. I refuse to believe this. The culprit who fooled our eyes through hyper-realistic paintings and killed Teria. You've been silent for quite a while now, haven't you? Iraha? No, this is a trap. This is so a trap. I refuse to believe this girl is secretly smart. I know it's a possibility, but I refuse to believe this. You really don't have a lot of mind's eye, I realized. This felt like a pointless, Right? Ira, look brave. Like, what? What's phosphorus? What's phosphorus? Iraha, this trick could have only been done by you. You're the culprit of this case. Iraha? Wait. This is all based on the fact that it was a drawing on the wall, correct? But can we really be sure on that? What is with you again? I just have a hard time believing it, that's all. Even if it's a drawing meant to fool our eyes, in the end, a drawing is a drawing. I'm sure there have been real clear discrepancies when compared to the real one we notice. We didn't actually get many chances to look at the painting and actually notice those differences. Before the case happened, it was just white paint covering some wall, so we barely even took note of it. And even after the crime scene had occurred, we only saw the painting of Teria twice. Though, the video announcement, and when we actually broke into the room, right? Yes. And the former really shouldn't count considering the subpar resolution and video quality. And when we actually witnessed it with our own eyes, it was blurred with the creepy video from the projector. The room was dark and he was far away. Definitely not enough for us to see through as a painting from a glance. And since the sprinklers had erased the drawing afterwards, we had no way of checking it thoroughly. But you know those limitations, you still need to be a real professional to fool us. And the only one with enough skills to produce such a delicate painting is you, Iraha. Iraha, if there's anything you'd like to object to, please tell us now. Oh no! No, what's your face? Huh? Saying? Whoa, she's vibrating like crazy. I'm not the culprit. I'm not the culprit. You might not know this, but trick art is no easy task. But aren't you the ultimate artist? I recall you bragging about it numerous times, about being able to paint paintings of any genre. Do you think the ultimate art is something they can't do? Iraha, although we suspected you for a long time, I can't say I feel good having to be the bad cop here. But if she really is the culprit, we can't let our feelings cloud our judgment. Let us prove that Iraha is the culprit. She's not. There's no way. Iraha's malfunctioning, right? It's like, hurry, someone turn her off again. Prop cloth. It's gotta be prop cloth. The Terrier from the west is just a drawing. That much is obvious. The real Terrier was already dead behind the east storage room. And you're the only one who could draw such convincing paintings. It's actually Angie! But I'm not the culprit. Then who else here do you suppose could produce such paintings? I don't know. Hold on, I've got one question to ask you. Sora said the sprinklers had washed away the painting on the wall. But that would cause the paint to trickle down? Oh wait, hold on. I meant to hit that button. Hold on. Nope. Kyle, get your dumb face over here. I need to tell you that you're wrong. Break. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, we're still gonna vote Mikado. They were like, wow, Iraha clearly did this. I'm like, yeah, cool, it's Mikado. She's not the culprit, you mean. She's not the culprit. There's no need to worry about the washed off paint. All the culprit had to do was mop the paint up with the prop cloth they had readily prepared. Oh, prop cloth? You mean that dirty piece of blanket on the scene? Yes, I imagine it got stained from being used multiple times as a stage prop. The cloth was used to soak up paint that trickled down from the wall. It was so stained that we didn't acknowledge the paint soaked on it before. But doesn't that paint stain make the theory of the culprit using the painting more concrete? Agreed. If it weren't for the painting, there wasn't any reason to put that there near the wall. As previously mentioned, the storage room door was already sealed by paint when we first investigated the city. In other words, whoever did it was planning to kill Teria right away from the day we arrived here. Iraha, you... So you really did kill Teria? Yeah, but I'm not, no. I'm not a bad guy, I'm not the culprit. Wait! Well, that's it, that's gotta be it. Iraha? Oh no, she's crying now. It's basically any product. I imagine Hajime, like, Makoto, not so much. Hajime, absolutely. Oh yeah, I thought of a way now. I got it. I can't be the culprit, cuz. I mean, I like came up with it and anyway, it's to tell you why it can't be the culprit, right? Right. This is just childhood, like, we're just kicking a kid. And here I go. Dude, no, it's okay. I don't know, what are the proofs I have left here to say, like, yeah. Oh man, I know that I'm the only one who can draw here. I have an alibi. What was that word? I was broadcasted that video too, right? Something. She was with me. Even Yuki said, through, walk all the way around. Oh my god, this is so fast! Ira, chill. Chill for 3 seconds, girl. Okay. She said a lot of things really fast, and I think connecting bridge is the answer. Okay, yeah, that word was an alibi, and I'm not at all saying that word that she said there. Saw me there. Okay, hold on, it's gonna pop up soon. I saw it. There we go. Instead of no, you're wrong, song. Get your dumb face over here. You're wrong. Ready. No, Iraha. There's the connecting bridge. We can move between the two broadcasting rooms quickly using the bridge. Huh? But Sora, wasn't the connecting bridge? Sora, it seems you forgot about how the bridge isn't currently in operation right now. No, I was like, I got it. She just said a lot of words real quick, and I'm like, no, I know something's wrong here. Did I not spend precious time ever since arriving on this island running around telling you how dangerous it would be to try to cross it? Well, yeah, he's right, Sora. Don't get me wrong, Ira is the most suspicious one here. But that logic doesn't make sense. We couldn't use the bridge, so Ira's alibi is sound. I'm not so sure about that. Was the bridge really not in use? What do you mean by that? Didn't anyone feel there's something off about the bridge? Both the Mikado told us first about it, and then when we were investigating it. I felt like there's a strangeness about it. Strangeness? That's what I thought of a possibility. I was confident in it once we started to figure out Ira's art trick. But the problem is there's no real way to prove this. If you're concerned about the investigation of a crime scene, it can be reallowed if there's a majority vote to do so. Wait, what? If you're concerned about the investigation of a crime scene, it can be reallowed if there's a majority vote to do so. Wait, hold on, Monokuro, you're not supposed to. A re-examination, you say? So the investigation is still possible during a class trial? The class will be given a chance to pause the class trial and re-examine the crime scene under a majority rule. When did we have such a rule in the system? Everyone, this is our chance to solve the mystery of the connecting bridge. Monokuro, please allow us to reinvestigate the connecting bridge once more. You need a majority vote to proceed. Didn't you hear me? I told you to wait, you useless bird. What do you even think you're doing? I never gave you administrator rights to do things like wait. I see, the reset. Don't know what he's muttering to himself, but why is he acting so flustered about this? This is getting real fishy, Sora. I'm all up for it. Right? It's like, have you ever heard of majority vote? This is getting real fishy. Same here. Everyone? Shouldn't we just focus on the trial? We now have a majority vote. The class trial will be paused immediately and we will move to the corresponding room. We really left the trial grounds. I guess it is still the same building. Well, all we do is go up the elevator after all. Sora, watch out! No, I'm gonna be fine. We could have had Mikado do it. See? See? What did I tell you? The bug is still present. Now how about we leave this dangerous place? Watch me carefully, everyone. Is that your handbook? I'm gonna throw it on the bridge. Oh, wait, but Sora, wouldn't it fall down and break? Losing your handbook is against the rules. Let's not do anything reckless. No, we don't have to worry about that. What do you mean? Wait, what? The Monokuma moved. How are we doing? You know, it does look a little bit closer. Well, I knew it. Wait, Sora, are you really going to? He was trying to fight me. Oh, wait, I don't have to move, do I? As you can see, you can cross the bridge. How dare you say Mikado from Mikado? I know. One is perfect little luck boy, the other one is jerk butt face. They use the same trick that they use in the broadcasting room on the wall of this bridge. They painted on the floor, wall, and ceiling of the bridge to completely mimic the outside scenery. Wait, for real? Hold on. But that was also done before we got here though, right? You're right, it was a drawing all along. You can literally rub the paint off. Once you go to the bridge, the illusion of the drawing seems to wear off. Trick arts are designed only to fool you if you look at it from a specific angle. If you look in front of the bridge entrance, it looks like the bridge had disappeared from that perspective. But from this angle, it doesn't look anything like real scenery. Oh, how'd you figure that out, Sora? Of course, if I didn't have a hint of a doubt at first, nor would I have dared testing it. I myself was even fooled. When I first opened the door to this bridge, I had felt like it through my brain the feeling of my body about to drop from this height. Auntie, hey, welcome in. But I finally realized what the strangeness that I felt when Mikado had caught me from falling was. There was no wind blowing here. Getting back home? Nice, welcome. Oh, so that's how it was. This is a building of extreme height. If there's no bridge and there's only open space, you'd expect a strong breeze due to the altitude difference. But that was just a hunch. So I was about to further test it during the investigation. Then I ran out of time thanks to Mikado. And when we figured out the culprit had used paintings in their murder trick, I immediately thought of the possibility of this being the case. Oh, I see. So me and Yuki never actually checked the bridge ourselves, so we had no idea. Only Sora was able to come to the conclusion since she was the only one who checked the bridge from her own eyes. Well, we all did have a lot of stuff going on ever since we arrived here. Then, this proves that the connecting bridge was usable when the crime happened. Then, you go back in and Ira's just gone. He's like, nah, peace. Iraha, what do you have to say for yourself? Say something. Come on, we're all waiting here. Yeah, look at her. Yeah, we're in the trial for the body that, is also in Mexico, not really dead. So I guess it's confirmed then. There's one thing that's been bugging me. So if Ira's a culprit, thank you, Yuki, thank you. If Ira's a culprit, that means she came up with the locker mystery trick about the projector. You can say nicer, Yuki, but do we really think it's possible for Iraha? Well, she is an idiot, I guess. Hey, you're right. How can a hopeless idiot like me think of something that's smart? Oh, you're really gonna go that low? No, everyone, even that can be possible. As this case wasn't done by Iraha alone, there was an accomplice. Huh? Is that so? You're really carrying this case, Sora. Think of the connecting bridge we just found now. As you know now, the bridge was made invisible using a trick art, but it was always usable. The reason we didn't question the bridge's existence was because someone told us that the connecting bridge was not in use due to a bug. With that, we have our conclusion. The person who fed us false information about the bridge. They're the accomplice for the case. Iraha again! No. Wouldn't you agree, Mikado? Wait, Mikado's an accomplice? I would say he's the mastermind of the plan. Wait, no? Why did it take me so long to realize it? Every time I got near the connecting bridge, Mikado had stopped me somehow. When I first opened the bridge entrance door, I tried to visit the bridge during the investigation. Flashback to 3 seconds ago. So he was always on the lookout. That way nobody would figure out the truth about the connecting bridge. No, I don't want Ira to die. If we didn't know about the world's existence as a virtual world, we wouldn't have believed his story about the bridge being a bug. Wait, so did he openly admit this world being a virtual world just to lead us to that? I don't know if he calculated that far, but Mikado is definitely an accomplice for this case, that's for sure. Now, hold on. All I did was inform you about this world's rules. Mikado. Yeah, I was like, Mikado, really? You targeted the 2 one brain cell people? I myself knew nothing about the connecting bridge. Like, low blow, man. What do you mean you knew nothing? You clearly set this up with Iroha. There's actually another evidence that proves you were teaming up with Iroha. This is also to do with the paintings. Care to explain, Sora? As I previously mentioned, the storage room door was always covered with paint the day after we had arrived. But don't you find that a bit weird? When did the culprit have time to paint the wall? Huh? Well, did you say that the culprit had planned a murder as soon as he arrived here? Well, no, that can't be it. When we arrived at this island, it was already midnight. Monaco said the Twin Towers were off limits during midnight, remember? And that was another lie by Mikado. Wait, what? That was Mikado's lie? That was Kokichi's lie? I knew something was up when I first heard that rule. I kind of glossed over it since it was Monaco who announced it, but he specifically said, this rule is going to be enforced at the same level as the school rules. But why even do that? If you want to ban it, wouldn't it be better to state it in the rules directly? Sorry, have you not come to Iroha being a boy? Oh, I think we all know. We're just choosing to ignore it. Good point. So, this is how it went. Mikado and Iroha worked together from the start to murder Teria upon arriving on the 5th island. And after they announced the false rule of not permitting entrance to the Twin Buildings, they went straight to work. Yeah, it was weird when you really think about it. Calling us suddenly in the middle of the night to make us walk across the bridge? They were in on it the whole time. Yes, the plan was likely executed by Iroha, but the planning itself was done by Mikado. With this, we've broken through Iroha's defense. I'm too stupid to think all of this. It was ring glove, and it was and I even mentioned like, oh man, what a skinny little tiny wrist. Is there any objection to the theory we proposed? We'd like to hear it now. Well, why don't you just trust me, everyone? Why would I team up? Sorry, I like to party. Thought it was next Sunday. Oh no, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Why would I team up with someone like this to murder someone? I would never. We were going to defeat Void together with the power of friendship, remember? Everyone's like, Iroha. Do you even know why we're not surprised that you teaming up with Mikado? It's because we know you're the last Void member. Huh? Yoriko. I mean, it's alright, Sora. I mean, there's no point in hiding it anymore. Iroha, you're Void, right? Huh? No. I'm not a Void. The Void Strobai, he ran off. Yeah. Ever since Nikki revealed himself as a Void, your actions were super sus. In a process of elimination, it's obvious you're the one who pushed Sora off the Tower of Babel. Now, hold on just a minute. It's still too early to decide Iroha as a culprit. We still have... Iroha? No! Don't freak out, don't freak out. What do I do, Mikado? You told me it wouldn't turn out this way. You shut your mouth. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. That's pig farce lie? Oh gosh. But Mikado, you told me I wouldn't die if I did that. Save me. You told me I'd live if I listened to everything you said. Alright, I get it. Shut up. Could you see me my best to think of a rebuttal right now? Mikado. So, yes? You're a Void and the culprit. No, wait, no, that's not it. I'm not the culprit. I'm not a Void either. I just wanted to I don't know. Resisting until the end, huh, Iraha? She's basically admitted her crime at this point. It sent her off with the final nail in the coffin. Okay, the thing I suck at. And Iraha talks a lot, so it's gonna be really bad. Oh my gosh! It's a Bob Ross. I love this. I love it so much. I love it so much. I don't think I can tell you guys how much I love this. not the shooting challenge, but Iraha as Bob Ross. Okay, Iraha, can we, oh no, I missed! Ah, damn it, no. Okay. No. No, not sticky keys. Why is every time I do the sticky keys, it's like, hello, how are you doing today? Iraha. Darling, I beg you. Please stop. She's kicking my butt. I don't think I'm gonna make it past this one. I think I messed up too many times. Can you just give up? It'll be fine, I promise. Iraha, just give up. Just give up, Iraha. I don't have much life left, Iraha. Please just give up. She did not give up. Sora just defaulted back into Korea. She's like, ugh. Would y'all believe me if I said it was a happy little accident? Oh, wait, yo! Welcome in! Why do you always show up whenever I'm losing something? I did great for, like, this whole game, and then you're like, I sense Dex is, like, about to lose a battle. Alright, let's do this. TTS start! 1, 2, 3, reload. Can't do that one. Not gonna make that in time. 1, 2, 3, Reload. 3. Okay, those are 4. 3. 4. Reload. 1, 2, 3. No, 3. 1, 2. Oh, god damn it. God, I wish my reloading. I need the reloading skill. Why did it show my DC? I need him in here to give me the reloading skill so I can buy it. No, Teria. No, I need all the dead people to give me their stuff. Okay, we're like even now this time, right? Right? No! Oh my god, I missed it! No. Sticky keys, please, I beg you. Please stop. Just give up! Just give up! Just give up, Iraha! Okay, survived. Oh no! I'm not even looking at my life. I don't want to look at my life right now. I'm like, no, I am doing fine. I am doing perfectly fine, and I'm not dead, and I don't have to do this all over again. Iraha, just, I love you, darling, I love you, just die, okay? We're friends, right? And friends would do that for each other. Oh, thank God. This is it. Oh, thank God. Yeah, no, oh, no. The last remaining void. Oh, thank God. I was like not paying attention to that. Star's complaining Korean. This is how she works. Another's me, Trashimoto. Yeah, Trashimoto, get back here! I didn't finish all the free time events. Well, yeah, because they're not arguing. They're just crying and screaming at me. Sticky keys below. Why, hello there, me. Iraha, you asked Mikado for help just now, didn't you? That one act implies 3 other things in this trial. 1. Iraha is a Void member. 2. Mikado is an accomplice who helped Iraha in this case. And 3. You're the culprit who killed Teria. Huh? How come? How does that paint me as the culprit? Alright then, I'm a Void member, so what? That doesn't make me the culprit, right? You've got to be kidding me. The culprit should have went straight to the Twin Towers to work on the broadcasting room walls and the bridge on the night we arrived. The work was already done the morning when I investigated, so the only time frame the culprit had was the night before. Yeah, Trishimoto, for once we need you, okay? This means the culprit knew that the rule of not allowing entrance to the Twin Towers during nighttime was a false rule. That rule was a lie made up by Mikado, but it was announced to us not by him, but Monochrome. So there's no way anyone would know that rule was a lie, nor did anyone have any reason to doubt it. Unless that person is a Void member. Huh? If you're Void, then you would know in advance that such a rule didn't exist. In fact, you would never know that unless you were sided with the mastermind. Thus, the person able to perform this case's murder trick was someone with the required art skills and someone who's a Void member. And it just so happens to be that you admitted that you're a Void member. That is the equivalent to admitting you're the culprit. Let me also emphasize the fact that Iroha was deep asleep at the bus station on the way we arrived. Oh yeah, she was. Iroha, no. I didn't think much of it at the time, but now that I think about it, it was because she spent an all-nighter drawing paintings, right? Exactly. Well, that's not true. It's Mikado. He's the culprit. Well, it turns out he's actually better at painting than I. Wait. Oh no. She can't say that because she says that she violates the school rule that she can't betray Mikado. Why would I ever kill Teria? We were really close. We were rainbow buddies. We talked to each other a lot, and then I think it's time you give up. Huh? It's over. I tried my best, but you blurted out everything with your own mouth. Huh? This plan was a failure. I need to at least save myself out of this. It was my mistake leaving it to someone as stupid as you. Huh? Wait, no, you can't. So you're fessing up. You're the accomplice who helped Iroha in this case. I wouldn't call coming up with the entire plan as just helping if I were you. They were roommates. Do you seriously think this useless idiot could think of anything herself? All that she did was just carry out the dirty deed. Wait, so you helped Iroha knowing you would die? Well, what do you mean, Yuki? If we didn't figure out the culprit and fail the class trial, everyone except Iroha would die, right? And that included Mikado came with this whole plan. Death has no meaning to me. Iroha being the last survivor of this killing game was just going to be the last step of our grand plan. What do you mean by that? Right. And why did I tell you that? Anyways, now that Iroha has gone and messed up everything, my plans need severe revisions. This is quite upsetting. Let's end this class trial quick and get things over with. No, wait! Please don't do this to me, Mikado. I did my best, you know? I'm different from Nikkei. I stayed loyal to the end. All because I believed in your words. I did my best, and you're saying it's over? I'm gonna die. Help. Your loyalness to me? The only reason you didn't betray me was because I threatened you with the school rules. If you hadn't just told everyone what we did, we could have turned the tables and win this class trial. Could you? You've got nobody to blame but your own incompetence of not being able to keep your cool. So Mikado's kind of dumb too. Like, you would never use someone's ability for a murder case. Because, you know, that immediately goes, hey, like with this, like, some good art was done. I bet the best artist person did it. No, this can't be happening. Well, I did everything. I dirtied my hands for this. I can't even go back to my normal life anymore. How could you do this to me? Iroha. Sora, save me? I'm sorry. I'll help you with everything I got. Save me. Even if you somehow pull that off, you would be killed for breaking the school rules. Your demise was destined from the beginning. Huh? It looks like she stopped responding. Iroha, even if you beg of us to help you, it's just too late. Everything is over for you. Now then, Sora, would you please summarize the case for us with Iroha's own ability, as you always do, as a finishing blow to this poor wretch's soul here. Oh, she really is getting executed then. Why would you suggest such a thing? After such a letdown of the class trial, I have no reason to continue this foolery. Let's get rid of the girl whom nobody wants and finally commence the true endgame of this killing school trip. This is when you don't... Something feels wrong. Like, did we even cover when or how she poisons Teria? Right? It seems like Earhead doesn't even have the strength to struggle anymore. It does feel a bit cruel, but this is the class trial. Like, I know they said it was like before everything, but when? Let's put an end to this. Nope, I don't need it because I got superpower cheats. Let's do it. Cheating, cheating is so fun. It's my favorite. Don't even have to notice anything. God, even like in the thing, she looks so sad. This little gray dude. Okay, I guess you figured this out now? No. I don't know. Wait, we didn't even go over the stabbing! Wait, what? Yeah! Hold on. Yeah, we didn't talk about the stabby stabs. We didn't talk about the stab or the poison. Yeah, I feel bad. We're defeating her with our own power. But I'm like, we're skipping over a lot. Actually, hold on. Everyone, should we be doing this? Hey, cool. We're doing something bad. We're ending the trial when we don't know technically a lot of information. And get Yarika here. And whatever's going on here. Fire. The poison. Well, yeah, but why was he stabbed? We never got that, right? But we also don't know when. We don't know when Teria got poisoned. Like, all we know is before. But like, did Teria like take candy from her? And even then, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it whatsoever. Alright, let's do narrator voice. After the fifth class trial, we hurriedly moved to the fifth island right away. Unbeknownst to us, the culprit had already planned to murder Teria with Mikado. This was because the culprit was a Void member. The culprit and Mikado made up a false rule of no entering the Twin Towers during nighttime, and went straight to repair their crime. And by preparation, they needed to cover up the door to the storage room for the broadcasting rooms with paints. And they needed to draw trick art on the connecting bridge to make it seem like it disappeared from our sights. Mikado tried to fool us, saying that the bridge had a bug, and because of what happened in the Tower of Babel with the virtual world, not one of us even had a hint of a doubt. Act 2. After these preparations were done, Teria was kidnapped and poisoned to death by the culprit at some points. His corpse was kept inside the east storage room, but since we didn't know the existence of the room, we weren't even able to find a single sign of him. And on that fateful day, the culprit prepared a little premonition video for us. They first moved to the east broadcasting room to create a stab wound on Teria's corpse. This was a red herring planted in relation to the broadcast they would soon make. Then, they erased the paint hiding the door to the storage room and moved to the west broadcasting room. Once they arrived at the west broadcasting room, the culprit first carried out their plan to create a locked room mystery. That locked room mystery required locking the door automatically using projector film. The culprit picked up the creepy film to be slotted into the projector and covered it with yellow phosphorus. Then, they hung the film through the sprinklers and stuck it to the door's lock with tape. With this, by turning the projector on, the culprit was able to lock the door without being inside the room as the film would pull the door's lock. The culprit then started drawing Teria on the wall. They tried to imitate Teria's appearance lying dead in the east storage room. Because the culprit had great talents in painting, they were able to draw trick art Teria, messing with our depth perception. After all the preparations were done, the culprit used the computers to broadcast the footage to the whole city, and they filmed themselves holding the knife approaching Teria, when in actuality it was just a painting of Teria, but there was no way to know from just the footage. Act 3. But that wasn't all there was to it. The culprit then broke one of the windows. This may seem the culprit maybe broke the window to escape, but because the building was so high up, the chances of that were very low. The real reason the culprit broke the window was because they needed the glass shard. They crushed the shards to create glass powder, and they spread it on a piece of paper. The culprit tied the paper with glass powder on it onto the sprinklers. They arranged it so that the side of the paper with yellow glass powder on it faces the side of the film with the yellow phosphorus on it. This was to make it so that once the door was forced open, the film will roll back in, causing a fire by friction in between the two materials activating the sprinklers. But once the trick was finished, all they had to do was turn on the projector and immediately leave the room. And just like the culprit intended, the door was locked by the tape and the film had stopped rolling. Act 4. At this point, we had all seen the broadcast and headed to the West Broadcasting Room. The culprit didn't have much time to spare. To create their alibi, the culprit used the bridge to move over to the East Building. They went down the elevator out to the East area and met Yoriko, thus creating their alibi. Originally, we thought the culprit who had been inside the West Broadcasting Room suddenly appearing in the East area was impossible. This was because we thought the connecting bridge was out of use. But that was exactly the culprit's plan. The culprit finally regrouped with everyone and helped break down the door to the West Broadcasting Room. Once the door was destroyed, the film started rolling again, casting a video on the painted wall. At the same time, a fire was caused beneath the sprinklers from the friction between the yellow phosphorus and the glass powder. So before we got the chance to address the situation, the sprinklers activated and we had to leave the room. Because of the strong water sprays from the sprinklers, all the paint on the wall was washed off, so the body had disappeared, and in its place, the storage door room had appeared. If we didn't come up with a painting theory, we would have never solved this trick. Here, the paint should have trickled down onto the floor. Because the culprit anticipated this and placed a prop cloth near the wall, the cloth soaked up all the paint, leaving barely any trace. The cloth was already pretty stained and dirty, so we'd never realized that it had just recently soaked up paint. As soon as we noticed Teria had disappeared, we searched frantically for him and eventually found his body in the East storage room. With this, the culprit had pulled off the locked room mystery and managed to fool us into thinking the body had somehow teleported from the West to the East. The culprit sure had talent, but the plan was all constructed by the true mastermind, Mikado. The culprit had simply done what they were told to do. Even so, they killed Teria with their own hands, and nothing can change that. The culprit, the last remaining void, the one who cruelly murdered Teria. No. I know we're at the point here, but we can take this back still, right? Look how cute she is! No! Iraha, the ultimate painter. It's you. Survival rates? You're at 25. No. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I explained the stabbing, stuff like that. No, I don't want to die. I don't want to be killed. Mom? Dad? Anyone? I'm sorry. Please? Now, shall we put an end to this? I know it's already kind of late to ask something like this, when you've already killed like 3 of your comrades, but are you really going to abandon Iraha, Mikado? If she's gone, you're the only void remaining. And what difference does it make? It was all destined to work out this way. Yes, they're all just stepping stones. Stepping stones for hope, huh? Just here to fill up the numbers. After all, no one can even hope to understand my desire to see him once again. Isn't that right, Yuki? Huh? Well, shut up! Don't look at me that way. Could be such a simp, Mikado. I'm already getting excited. What beautiful flower you will bloom into when the end is nigh. Now then, Monocro, it's time for your announcement of the end of the class trial. Right? If Sora just like was spacing out. I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna solve this whole thing. Look, this one F is gonna just fail me, isn't it? A C! Look at that. Imagine if school was actually like this, where you get like, what, 10 A's, 1 B, and 1 F, and they're like, oh, well, you're basically like barely passing this class. Right, I had Iroha and Teria survive, and Chapter 5 just, hold on, where's, I don't think I have it up right now. Chapter 5 just wiped out everything I have. Here we go again. Yeah, what are you paying me for? There's no one to give presents to, I think. Everyone's dead. I don't even have to spare sheep. No! Now it's all been agreed upon. It's time to commence the voting system. The spare sheep's keeping me alive from Monokuma behind me. All remaining participants, please vote for the culprit. I don't want to. What if I just don't? I know what happens if I just don't, but what if I just don't? I literally had a big capital letters, Art Girl lives. For once. Oh, like, wait, are we wrong? Do you want to save? I guess. Oh my god, I love it. What? Huh? Iroha, the ultimate artist who's been voted by the majority as the Blacken, is not the culprit in this case. No, you're really wrong! What? What? The Blacken has cleared the trial. As such, the killing school trip will now come to an end as written in the school rules. Oh, wait, hold on. What's going on here? Iroha, you need to explain yourself right now. I told you the class in Chapter 5. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I thought I was the culprit, wasn't I? Wasn't I the one who killed Teria? Could you repeat what you just said, Monochrome? What do you mean the culprit isn't her? Then who could it possibly... It was Mikado. Sorry. Am I just bad at this? Oh my gosh. What? 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 So when I said, man, we need her to explain her how she poisoned him. I would have saved. I would have saved this. Also, I love that laugh. Look at this room full of jokers. To be this easily fooled. How stupid can you be? Tell me you're all just trying to make me laugh, aren't you? You're all just in it for the joke, right? I mean, you seriously can't be this brain dead. Mikado? Fooled? What do you mean? Huh? Mikado? What's going on? I poisoned the food because you told me to. Well, I did nothing wrong. Then how come you're the culprit in this case and not me? Of course you did nothing wrong. You did everything perfectly, my dear. You have my compliments, Iroha. Because of your efforts, my plan has finally bloomed into something truly wonderful. What are you trying to... The poison I gave you was fake. Just plain old salt, that is. Mikado's actual face just emoted. Wait, did it? Oh my god, I gotta look back at it. I already had put the real cyanide in advance. All you did was sprinkle some salt in some already poisoned food. Huh? Well, it's a lie. Also, Yuki, where's your ultimate luck, huh? You're supposed to protect us from that. You're using your position as the mastermind to fix the results of this last trial, aren't you? You're just making this all up. Our reasoning was perfect. Yeah, he's right. There was nothing wrong with our reasoning. Iroha herself says she was a culprit. This shouldn't count. This class trial is invalid. No, I'm the real culprit who killed Teria. No, you lie. It's your fault for not figuring everything out. If Shobai or Kanade was here, the result might have been different. He just gave her a salt shaker. He's like, oh no, this is poison, I swear. But But I guess Ira herself was thinking that she was the culprit. But it would have been a risky trial nevertheless.
Huh? You used it?
No, he didn't. He used his magic, that's what. He used cheats to manipulate the class trial results. Why would I ever believe you? I mean, there's another chapter, so clearly Yuki's luck has to come in and help us here. Here, I have proof. Wait, no way. The ruler Mikado cannot use magic to commit murder is crossed out? That doesn't matter in the slightest. I can guarantee you that I did not commit any foul acts during this case. I can even ask Monoko to reinstate that rule if you're so petty about it. Your theory was indeed perfect. Well, except for the fact that you guessed the wrong person who poisoned Teria. In the end, you lost fair and square. Isn't it time that you realize there's something more to it than that? Sora confirmed earlier that Yuki doesn't have any luck since he's got basic luck though, right? Yeah, it's like Ryuki is a lucky student. He has like maybe half of Makoto amount of luck. Mikado didn't use any magic? He just doesn't have like divine luck. He didn't use any cheats? All he did was trick Iroha and poison Teria? But it doesn't matter right now. Whether he cheated or not, the outcome's already been decided. This is like if Smoothie decided to take the win in the first chapter, right? We lost the class trial, now there's no way denying that. My mind went blank. I tried to think of a plan, think of any... I'm thinking Shobai may help us. Maybe Yunato or Akamada, he should just die like a million times. Maybe he's gonna come by and help us. I tried to think of a plan, think of anything, but nothing comes to mind. And in the midst of the void of nothingness, fear, endless fear started to swirl up. We were so close to finding out the real truth, and yet everything is now over. I feel like I was swimming up from the deep abyss, drowning just before arriving on the surface. This is a cruel joke. I can't believe it. The culprit should have been Iroha. Then why? Whether you believe it or not, that I really do not care about for right now. The outcome has already been decided. But let's be honest here. As you see from this trial, even I cannot control Monochrome. You clearly can. He's completely neutral in all this, and for him to proclaim this outcome means he cannot run away from this. Which is the secret ending in V3 if you choose Smoothie as the first trial? We're all going to Mexico now! Hola! Run away from... Now then, with the class trial finished, we will now begin the finale. As stated in the school rules, everyone except for the Blackened who won the class trial will be executed, and the Blackened will be able to escape the island. Executed? Really? Don't tell me you didn't expect that coming. You've executed so many people from these trials, so I assumed you know the drill by now. The only difference was that the Blackened won this time. Well, Mikado, what's gonna happen to me then? If I'm not the Blackened and you're the real culprit, that means I'm an accomplice, right? Does that mean I get to live? Have you learned literally anything in your entire life, Iroha? It has been said countless times that accomplices gain nothing from the murders. I'll repeat it for a final time. You're gonna die. But why? I love her. I love her so much. I did everything you told me to. We can all go to... Well, I guess we won't go to Void Theater. I did my job. You said that you wouldn't kill me. You said you'd let me live. Oh, would you once for in your life speak something meaningful? Even if you were the Blackened, you would still be killed. You were voted by these idiots, remember? If you had actually murdered someone with more perfection, then maybe you'd actually have a chance at living at this game. The execution of the spotless who have lost the class trial will now begin. Wait, no, please! Mikado! If you realize what you've done, you can't kill Yuki, can you? If he dies, Master Utsura won't be resurrected anymore. So, some of yourself has returned to you. But this should be how it ends. This is the correct ending that I planned for in this killing school trip. What? Now then, I prepared a special punishment for Sora, the ultimate... Yuki, the ultimate lucky student, Yoriko, the ultimate hostess, Iroha, the ultimate artist, respectively. I don't wanna die. A nightmare. This is just a bad dream. Finally. My lifelong dream has finally come true. I've abandoned everything for this, and now I will be reborn. Mikado! Mikado! Commence the execution. Wait, is this really gonna go through with this? Wait, what happens? Wait. Right? Are we gonna get like... Is alter ego Shobai gonna save us? I have no more tea. I just wish I did have more tea. This is so cool though. I really like this that, you know, we lost. Oh, are we drowning her? Are we drowning Akai again? No! No, poor Sora. No! Yuki gets them. Is that a... Shobai shut it down, didn't he? Shobai shut this down. Hello? Really? I say it's a lot later than I expected. Right. Good to hear that. Keep things steady till I arrive. Oh, and... Never mind, it's nothing. See you later. You gotta reuse execution. Yeah, so lucky he got the one that failed like twice, right? So this day has finally arrived. It's my boy! It's my boy! Kenjo! Let's get ready then. To fish what happened back then. Wait, why does he have a void eye? Wait. Wait, hold on. Mikado's not my Kinjo, right? Shishimini. I don't know. It's what? Sorry. It's like Kinjo has a void eye and I'm very confused now and I'm like, wait, but this... Oh wait, no, we... Just popped off the thing, like, nah, no thank you. I got a mask. You never called him cringe. Yeah, well no, you're a criminal now. He does not like you anymore. Alright, so the game is saved. I don't want to see anything else. Okay. So, that was fun. Oh my gosh. I was like, okay, like I kept waiting for something to change and happen and then the ending there where everyone's going to get executed and Shobai clearly doing something and my Kinjo's back. I hate that I have to wait for the next chapter. So, before, you feel like getting ignored, Auntie? Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. I was just, let's see, what do you got here? Do you also know that Yoko had stabbed to get turned to a drink? Sora, Yuki. Yoko and Iroha, I joked to you. Well, I couldn't 100% see what was happening to them, that's why. There was a lot happening all at once. Oh no, that's my train of thought. Yeah, so between now and the 30th, I will play the Danganronpa Another thing that I'm supposed to be playing. Whatever the other thing is I'm supposed to be playing. The thing after the game that I have saved at. I'm gonna play that on the 30th. It's gonna be Rain Code. Like I said, I know a lot of you are playing it, so don't worry about catching that one. That stream will be during the daytime. Yorko's execution is very similar to... Yeah, that's exciting. Wife and I get similar executions. I'm so happy. Well, Kinjo's back, so I don't know if I can call it. Man. It's awkward, you know, when you think everyone's dead and they're back. 6.5, thank you. I didn't remember to call it. Yeah, I'll play 6.5. I'm going to play Rain Code on the 30th. And then the next week when I get my work schedule, I will post when we'll continue this. And since it's really long, yeah, it'll be probably chopped up into like 3.5 or 4 hour streams. But yeah, I'm super hyped though. That was great. That's the one thing I really like about these this Danganronpa Another series is if it gets hard, just watch a walkthrough. Okay, I'll do my best, and so I can let you guys know. And I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you guys the truth if I quit or if I actually if I made it through or if I just watch a walkthrough. There's actually full versions of them, like animated, or is it just written out like Setsuka's and such? But yeah. Oh, also, if anyone was interested in Salty Hounds, because I remember I said I was going to play that demo, they got postponed. They decided not to release the demo, so I found a different game, so I'll a bunch of stuff. Oh, and also, real quick, if you guys want, feel free to vote in the vote I had for today for the new Sims miniseries. No anime just written. Okay, that's fine too. I'm gonna go read those. That's gonna be fun later because I don't want to find any spoilers since I'm almost at the end. Ears getting her head used as a paintbrush. Oh, jeez. Unused to paint the wall, huh? Oh, poor baby. I've lost all train of thought again. But yeah, so I guess we'll call it here. It's about 11 o'clock for me now, so that's actually perfect timing. And I will see you guys all next time laters. Oh yeah, voting the poll. Sims is having a horse ranch pack coming out. So I have the poll voted. If you guys want to see, since you guys are the Danganronpa group, if you guys want to see Satsuki and Haruhiko Tribe Rodeo Clown Stars, you can vote for them in there. All right. I'm going to go off now. So I love you all and good night.